I don't know if you guys can hear me. I do apologize. I'm very sorry. Luckily, the game hasn't started yet. How's it going, everybody? I, of course, am Dr. Delay. And today we have some baseball. So, yeah, let me give me a sec. So, I'm very sorry. Took an afternoon nap, and the afternoon nap took me here because the alarm didn't go off. So I'm panicking right now. I am very, very much sorry. Okay, let's see. What am I doing here? Okay, no. Yeah. Do I want this? Do I want this screen? Oh my gosh, dude. Okay, so here we are. All right, we're getting there. We need to go to MLB.com. Let's see. And we need to go to game day. And we need to just chill out here for a little bit. Because, yeah. Am I at the right place? Wait, it's in Oracle? I thought it was in the Tokyo Dome. Oh my gosh. All right. Am I live? Can you guys hear me? Can I see the chat moving? I don't know. Giants lose. Giants will lose. That's crazy. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Opening night. 5:05. Well, that's wild. Okay, yeah. Can you hear me? Okay, you guys can hear me. Okay. All right, that's great. Well, that's crazy. I thought it was in the Tokyo Dome, so that's actually unfortunate for my thumbnail. Now it looks like some random baseball stadium. All right, well, let me actually see if I can fix that while everything is still crazy. So, yeah, we're going to pretty much, this is going to be the setup for it. Once the stream starts, or the 3D starts, I'll be able to click on that, and the 3D is going in the background, so that way everyone with the, the TikTok brain and the Cocomelon, the jingle, the key jingle. I wish I had my keys here. That would have been perfect. That way, that is there. So that's what we'll do. We're going to do that for baseball season. I think that'll be pretty cool. Now, again, since I'm late, obviously, don't have everything set up. So let me just kind of, let's get the crowd noise in here. And again, very sorry about that. That's on me, man. I can't believe that. And hopefully that's baseball. It's a baseball crowd. How's it going, Sean? Good to see you. Thank you again. Thank you again, Orville. Everybody here. I do apologize. That's pathetic. That's on me. But hopefully, you have a good stream. Hopefully, everything goes well. Go ahead and listen to see what. All right, so I still have time with the thumbnail here. All right, so this is we got to work some magic on my end. You guys don't see nothing. That's perfectly fine. All right, yeah, I'll get a poll up in about very soon. I swear I thought it was going to be. Did I wake up in a different timeline? I thought. I swear. I was seeing all the memes even today. They're like, oh my gosh, whoever decided opening day, to be overseas needs to be shot or something. I swear I was seeing that stuff. Could have been with the NFL though. I don't know. Maybe I was just crazy. All right, so we're gonna do that. Now we're gonna put you all the way back behind. I think I need you to be right here. And no. Even behind that. No. Yeah, I don't remember what I had. What did I have it with the? What did I have with the Pirates? How's that set up? Okay. I actually did have it right. All right. Let's see. Let's get rid of that. See what the chat's saying. How's it going? Being meaningful baseball. Yes, we do have that. We do have that. So that needs to be right here. Transparency. Ooh, yeah, it looks pretty good. Let's do 22. All right. Download this page. Again, folks, I'm very sorry. I feel terrible, but luckily they're up behind. So, but yeah, I was hoping to talk about it. But it's all good. All right, MLB thumbnails. Where are you at? 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 MLB thumbnails. Okay, we're right here. New York at San Fran. Replace that. Good. Good deal. All right, now this is where we're just going to go ahead and do it on here. I don't care. You can see everything here. Content. Live. I'm talking through everything to wake up myself up, by the way. Yeah. All right, change. That's a bunch of random pictures. MLB. New York, New York, New York. There we go. We want this. Okay. I'm just going to assume that is good. We'll just leave that on there. Okay. Now it did that. Don't know. Okay. How's it going, everybody? I, of course, am Dr. Delay. And today we got some baseball. Just went live literally 2 seconds ago. So, yeah. Definitely didn't just go live now. All right, let me go ahead. Let's get the poll up because I see some Yankees and Giants fans. Who's winning? That's what I want to know. Who is winning? Do we have the Yankees winning? Or do we have the Giants? There we go. YouTube error. YouTube is not responding. Yeah, there's some problems over here. I don't know if it's because I rushed everything, just got on the computer or whatnot, but I really hope not. Shouldn't be. YouTube. I don't know what's going on. Let me click this. What are you doing? What's wrong? Too smooth. Oh, so some of you guys are going to experience buffering. That's not good. Okay. All right. What do we got here? Giants all the way. Giants. The G-Nats. Hey there, Doctor. How's it going? Oh, geez. Okay. Well, that's not good. I was wondering why you guys were like Giant. Okay. Very sorry, guys. Again, we're going to just ignore this. We're not going to remember this. Oh my gosh, I'm misspelling everything right now. How am I under pressure? There you go. There's your answer, folks. Okay. Chat up. Stream elements up. Alright, thumbnail looks better. Okay, we're good. Alright, we're good. They just did the lineups. About to do the national anthem. And, yeah, ready for some baseball. I definitely was. I promise. Appreciate you, Drago, for the spell check there. Yeah, I was wondering Orville was just, like, being a troll for the Giants. Big Yankees fan Orville is. I guess I'll find out now how big of a Yankees fan he is, because, obviously, first came featuring the Yankees on the channel with Orville being, you know, here. So, definitely interested to see how that'll go. But again, this will be the setup for the season. It's going to be like more of a 3D. Again, you'll see all the players kind of move. Players might be slightly ahead or slightly behind. Very unlikely they're going to be on time, but we'll see. All right, what do we got here? It's okay, Doc. Appreciate you, Huday. Thank you again, Denny. The Yinkas. There we go. He actually had me double check just with my eyes for a sec there. Give yourself a rec. It's opening night. Plenty of time to dust up the comp. Yeah, for sure. Watching on Netflix, listen to the doc. I'm very sorry about that. Is Webb pitching? If so, Trisk will root for him. He is pitching. Though I don't know if Trisk really even knows anything about his team yet. I cannot confirm or deny if he even has checked his team. Don't know. But definitely ready for baseball. It is good to have it back. So let me go ahead and see. So obviously, again, we're going to have a change here on the how it all looks. I'm going to be very small. It's not going to be like football season where I'm the main star, and of course we got the size over here. I don't know. I might change it all. What the heck's taking so long? I hate to wait. Yeah, I know. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and just find where to put this ticker. Oh yeah, right there. That's actually perfect. I'm already thinking ahead. Okay, let's see here. Professionalism, is that... No, yeah. Hilarious, Joseph. You're a Yankees fan this year. Unbelievable, Chris. Unbelievable. Let's go. Should be a good game. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping we see some runs. I mean, we should see some runs on the Yankees. The Giants, of course, though, also have a good pitching, so you never know. But and also, of course, the Giants struggled with offense last year. So I don't know. We'll see. It could be a coin flip. Let's see. I just watched a clip of your commentating the Ravens-Steelers game. Never heard your voice more excited. Yes. Yeah, the mic, I don't think, liked it. Devers will have a splash hit tonight. I don't know about that, Sean, but it would be pretty cool. You say the players are going to be diverted. Did I say that? Did I say that? I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure. Show. Good to see you in the running. Long live baseball. There we go, Matthew. Oh, the player's going to be delayed. Yes. Devers is just another victim. Oh, my goodness. I see Giants in the emotes, but where's the Yankees, Doc? What? They are there. They should be there. Yeah. You guys got it? Or no? You guys, do you see that? Does that... Yeah. So, again, that's going to be something I'm going to be doing from now on for any MLB NFL game. We're going to have the emotes in the chat, so you should be able to see and pull for the team that I'm covering that day. So it's just a little another perk for members. Again, I don't really promote that much about it, but it's 99 cents a month. So for 12 bucks a year, you get emotes. Also, I am very proud with this. I am excited about this. So, we got it. We got the playoffs guy. We got Jim Mora in the chats. Playoffs. I don't know if you can really see him, but I was able to find Jim Mora. We got a picture of him, and we are very much going with that every single time now. Playoffs. You kidding me? I don't know if I can. So there you go. That'll be pretty fun. All right, let's see. The Pirates have Paul Skeens. Yep, Skeens is the best he is. Giants will smoke him. We'll see. The Giants equal T. Are the peanuts and Cracker Jacks being served tonight with the game? I don't have any. That's a good idea, though. Let's see. These are only baseball ones I see. Really? So can anyone else drop the... Well, there's really no... I'd have to go... Let me go in and change. Let's see. Because, yeah, now I have the Yankees on my end. I have to switch accounts on here. Let's see. Well, that's not good if you can't see the Yankees one. Let's see. I swear, it's always whenever you can easily find anything at your fingertips, but then the moment... Yeah, now they changed the thing on the phone. Okay, that's weird. I won't go in a different dimension. I'm not even kidding with you. I did. I came... So, folks, I came from a world where I was going to be in the Tokyo Dome. I came from a world where I could easily switch stuff on my phone. But now everything is so difficult. Not even kidding. Alright, let me click on this and see what the emotes are. I can't even look at now. I can't. Unbelievable. The chat's not loading. I swear. Unbelievable. This is so bad. Okay, now the chat loads after I back out. Yeah, okay. I got on my phone. So what It's white, so it looks invisible. Oh, I see. I see. I have mine on the dark settings, and I just realized. Okay. So I might need to... that's good. Okay, well, that's good to know, because I was just... So I might need to try to find the blue version. I'm sure I can find the blue version. Alright, let me go ahead and back out. Go to my regular account. Personal account here. Alright. Prize Royals World Series would be pretty cool. What do you think of the Steelers signing today, Doc? Who did we sign? I've been asleep the whole day, apparently. Ravens released some. Blah, 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 blah. Who did the Steelers sign? I don't even know about that. Alright, let me go back. Pop-Tarts. Did I keep the Pop-Tarts one? Yes, I do. Dr. Pepper's gone. It shows, yes. Listen, if you're living another timeline, would you even still exist as Dr. Delay? Well, I'm sure there's plenty of other dimensions where I was actually successful, so probably not. My roles can find some hitting this year. Yeah, for sure. Opening night, hamburger helper for dinner. Yeah, didn't even have dinner. I slept through it. Details, details. Yeah, hamburger helper is a good move. It is a good move. All right, let me find out the Steelers signing. Didn't even know there was one. By the way, after all this, we're still not even playing yet. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? I'm not seeing anything with the Steelers. I don't see any signing. They're still doing first pitch, and we're still delayed over here. I mean, if game day is delayed, then I'm going to have to switch it to me. And that's what we'll do. Because I'm not seeing... This isn't loading up at all. Let me refresh. Okay. Alright, well, for now, since this is bugged, we're going to go to MLB. We're going to go and just chill here. Can you guys... Yeah, it should be on the... Alright, so until this is good, we're going to just be on here. We're going to go back to our football screen. Alright, technology. Don't you just love it? I hate it so much. But yes, I know you're being sarcastic there. Unbelievable, man. We should have stopped in... I think I heard Bill Burr say once, we should have stopped in 2004. Completely agree. Completely agree. The world was great there. Any flavor? Yeah, I'm not much of a seafood guy, so if you have like a tuna, cheesy something there, I won't be eating. I'll thank you, though. I'll smile, but I'll be like, yeah, I'm good, thanks. Yeah, I just ate, and I'll lie. I would lie, for sure. Let's see here. Post it for the community early. For RB from Seattle? Not really. Oh, are you talking about your hamburger helper? Okay, interesting. Still nothing. So, yeah, make sure to never have Netflix do anything, because whatever time it is, they're just going to add about 20 to 25 minutes. Unbelievable. Wow. I mean, had I known it would have done this, then that was the perfect time to get up 20 minutes ago. It's already been 20 minutes since I woke up. Unbelievable. Steelers signed Travis Homer. Yeah, no, he's like a backup running back. Wish I was in a dimension where Pittsburgh signed Josh Allen and won 5 more Super Bowls. Well, unfortunately, if we sign Josh Allen, I think all we get are deep playoff runs. I don't know. I'm starting to question if he's ever going to get there. Last year was the year for Josh, and he played absolutely atrocious against Denver. So, I don't know. I don't know if he's ever going to get there, because he's just getting older. The mobility that he has is going to start slowing down. Same thing with Lamar. So that was the year for Lamar and Josh. Not saying that they won't have solid teams going forward or whatnot. Like next year again, Patrick Mahomes, he might still be iffy, but that's the thing. It really depends on how the Chiefs are. Because the Chiefs are good. I mean, you already know they're going to be in the Arrowhead Invitational. So, yeah, let's see if this is going. That's not going. So MLB game day not looking good. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, wouldn't that be nice? Actually, that's way nicer. But anyway, yeah, I mean, once the 3D hits, we're going to go ahead and go back over there to the 3D. All right, let's see that. Anyway, let's see. Bo Nix outshined Josh Allen. He did. He did. Allen is a bum. I don't know about that. Allen's not a bum, but definitely, you know, I think he might be just a little bit overhyped. Again, I think he's, I don't know if I want to call him a social media quarterback. I genuinely think, you know, Justin Herbert would be the one to call that, you know, or again, Justin Fields, where the hype on media definitely outshines the play and the results on the field for sure. I can't believe I somewhat agree with Emmanuel Acho, who's just terrible, but that just might be the reality. But yeah, I mean, Allen's got to win at some point. While we're waiting, let's have a joke just for fun. I've switched the labels around on your wife's spice rack. She hasn't anything about me yet, but I know time is coming. Oh, man. Good luck. I still can't get over the Dolphins having more dead money against the captain's salaries. I mean, it's, yeah, Dolphins are a joke. But they're going to be, that's a good to know that they're going to be bad this year. So I can already expect them to, pardon me, max out at 5 wins. The Chiefs, ugh. What's up? How's it going, Chance? Good to see you. The AFC Championship game was the Arrowhead Invitational. It was. It was. I don't know why I'm choking up here. We are winning a minimum of 10 games this season. Okay, Chris. Yeah, chill out. 0-7, Doc. Bum. You talking to me? You talking to the Steelers? Yeah, I already know that. You know what I say? Kiss the rings. Yeah, kiss the rings. Yeah. Oh, well. Would be nice to add another. Would be nice to get to 7. Let's see. How's it going, Cool Hulks? I know you're probably annoyed with the fact that we're not getting it. Apparently, we're not going to have 3D. What the heck? Well, that's kind of annoying. Or maybe it's going to be on another browser. I have to check. All right, so it looks like we're about ready for action here as Webb delivers the first pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Now, that might be a little bit ahead, so I do apologize. But it looks like we are underway here in San Francisco. Again, I swear it was in Tokyo, but apparently not. Here's the 0-1, as that's a swing and a miss strike 2, as he fooled him on the changeup out of the zone. Another Dimension and Pulisic and McKennie scored goals for the U.S. men to beat Spain. Yeah, definitely. Oh, man. I would have been happy with a better performance at Copa America. That was a disgrace, but the officiating was horrible, too. Webb to Grisham on the 0-2 as Webb kicks and deals. That's going to be upstairs, 1-2. Well played. There's a teacher who never farts in public. She's a private tutor. Oh my gosh. Alan Owen, yeah. Oh, yeah. Owen's have gotcha. Here's the 1-2. That's going to be a chopper foul as it goes off Grisham's leg. Yep. Yeah, no, everything's on the Steelers. Play ball. Yeah, I know. Finally, right? She's never heard before, this guy. 2 of my players are in this game. Nice. Hopefully they do well for you, Chris. The lovable losers. They'll probably be the best team. Here's the 1-2 as that's going to be chopped foul again. That's 2 straight fouls off his leg. Grisham going to just hobble back to the batter's box. As that's a brutal one. That's tough. Pirates go 0 in the 162. I hope not. Oh, you're good, man. Appreciate you, Drago. Appreciate you, man, for hanging out. Played the role of Snapchat detective for 3 hours. Got someone to admit private info to me. Okay, that's great. Good stuff, Chance. 1-2 count here to Grisham as Webb delivers. That's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that's how the first batter of the 2026 season will go. And this is Aaron Judge. And he is getting a loud, well, I don't know what the opposite would be for ovation. Devotion. No, it's not, definitely not devotion. He's getting booed, folks. Webb delivers And that's going to be high and in, but it's called a strike. Not a kind call there to Aaron Judge. Next hour is free. MLB, yes, sir. How's it going, Leo? Appreciate you tuning in. Here's the 0-1, and that's going to be way away as it's 1-1. It's 5 a.m. in Tokyo. Well, it's not even in Tokyo. I'm still confused on all this Tokyo stuff. 1-1 count here to Judge. 1 out here in the top first, getting the MLB season started in America. That's always nice. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be just inside as it's 2-1 on the changeup there. It's time. Let's play some ball. Oh, yeah. Work that pitch count, says Orville. Chris pulling for Judge. 2-1 count. Yeah, that's right. You got Judge on your team. Here's the 2-1. That's going to be outside. 3-1. A little bit hesitant to pitch to him or just kind of working the corners. Trying to get the calls. He did get the first one. Maybe that kind of fooled with Webb's, psyche there. I'm not too sure. Trade schemes, never. Here's the 3-1, and that's going to be popped up, and that will go foul. All right, so let me go ahead and get this. All right, that's not going away. I just need to exit and go to Microsoft Edge. All right, so that's up. Maybe it's only on Edge and Google Chrome doesn't do it. Full count here to Judge. 3-2 is the count. That's what a full count is. That's why I emphasized it. As Webb delivers. That's going to be sent. Foul. Maybe playable. I don't know. Catcher's going to try to make a play for it, and he cannot. All right, so we're on now. Not Chrome, but let's see if this. Wonder if it's just a Chrome thing. No, it's not. So that's interesting. As here's the 3-2. That's a swing. Half-hearted swing. He tried to hold up but could not. He tied him up. He struck him out. And down goes Judge. Everyone's happy about that. Oh, my goodness. Now batting will be the left fielder, Cody Bellinger. Tied him up. All rise, we'll sit after the strikeout. This guy, here's the pitch. That's going to be upstairs, ball 1. Your White Sox will win the World Series. There you know it, Dakota. That's the belief we need. According to Online Dictionary, the opposite of ovation is hissing, jeering, and booing. Okay, well, dang. All right, booing it is. Here's the 1-0 as he checked his swing. Did he go? He did not. As it's 2-0 to Cody Bellinger. Last year, 272, 29 homers, 98 RBIs. Re-signed on a 5-year, $162 million contract. Oh, my goodness. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. 2-1 the count. Dr. D rocks. I don't know about all that. Webb is cowardly. Oh, my goodness. Here's the 2-1, and that's going to be sent to left. On the run is Ramos booking it, and he will make the catch toward the foul line for out number 3. Nothing doing for the Yankees. 1-2-3 they go as we enter the bottom of the first, and the Giants will be up to bat for the first time this season. Let's see. Chris booing, not happy. Judge almost had him. He almost did, almost. I guess he will sit down. Team with the most points in the game will win. That is indeed true. Very controversial take there, Drago, but you are indeed right. So I do appreciate you standing by, the truth. I appreciate that. White Sox Pirates World Series will be amazing. All sits. That's actually pretty, I don't know, it's pretty good. I like that. That would be definitely, if I were a Red Sox fan or, just someone that, didn't like him, which I do like. I have nothing wrong, no problem with Aaron Judge. He's great. He's great. He's a great player. Great batter. But I would definitely say that for sure. That's pretty funny. The no-hitter is intact. It is. It is, Jack. Appreciate you, Jack, for tuning in. Again, folks, not my main thing. If you're a football fan, that is really what I'll promote, even during baseball season. I know some baseball fans will probably take it as a slap in the face, but hey, football is king on the channel. It's what keeps the channel going. So, again, if you're a football fan, make sure, again, to subscribe to the channel for more play-by-play with Dr. Lay. You know, everybody, every team is covered in the NFL. So, again, if you're a 49er fan, a Giant fan, even a Jet fan, yes, that one's for you, Sean. I do cover everybody because the NFL is #1. And I am a channel for all, not just Steelers, not just Pirates. And, of course, for baseball, I will bounce around every now and then, mostly Pirates. But the Brewers, Giants will be kind of my secondary teams as well as, again, covering what I can. All right, we are back. Max Fried going to be on the mound here as he faces Luis Arias, as Arias just randomly taking a pitch for ball 1. Luis Arias, one of my favorite players because he is hilarious. He will randomly take pitches. He'll swing at everything. I love the guy. He gets a lot of hate. I don't care what the metrics say. This guy is awesome. Here's the 1-0, as that's going to be inside 2-0 to Luis Arias. Last year batted .292 with the Padres, 8 homers, 61 RBIs. I've never seen him myself hit a home run, but apparently he hit 8 of them last year. 2-0 count here is Fried. Rocks and fires, and that's going to be taken all the way for ball 3. Can't hit the strike zone. Let's see, unless it's golf, yeah. The Red Sox, maybe. Just curious, where did you get your channel name? It's a play on my name. They said 3Ds. Yeah, apparently they did. Here's the 3-0, as that's going to be ball 4. And Max Fried couldn't find the strike zone, as Arias will gladly take first. That's a rare walk for him again, usually just a free swinger. That'll bring up Matt Chapman. He plays third base, of course, with the Giants. Pretty good glove. And, of course, again, with the Giants, not exactly popping off. But maybe for the Giants, that would be considering popping off last year. We'll get to his stats in a moment. As Fried delivers, that's going to be upstairs, but it's called a strike. Sean is a Jets fan, yes. Go Blue Jays, says Chance. Appreciate you, man. Mad Max X-Braid, yep. Hope all is well. Appreciate you, Jay. Thank you again for tuning in. Here's the 0-1, as that's going to be fouled back. 0-2. Come on, Fried, yeah. Chapman batted .231 last year. 21 homers, 61 RBIs, OPS of 770. You know, if this still runs, I can actually look at all the stats on this screen. You guys wouldn't even know about it. Here's the 0-2. That's going to be upstairs, as that will be 1-2. Yeah, no, that'd be totally great if I could do that. Looks like it does, so that's perfect. So then I'm going to get Devers up. 1-2 count again. Runner on first, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the first, Fried kicks and deals. That's going to be fouled back, as the count will remain at 1-2. Boone already has the bullpen warming up. I don't know about all that. David and Wamphy going with the Braves, as it looks like Chapman will ask for time. So through 65 games, Chapman OPS of 812 after 726. So definitely had a good first half. Second half not so great, as that's a grounder to short. There's one, and beats him out. Almost a double play, but not quite. Chapman had to turn on the Jets for that one. Good stuff, though, by Chapman, as Boone will check it. And Boone's like, nah, we're good. Good play. That's going to bring up Rafael Devers, of course, acquired from the Red Sox last year. He batted .252, OPS of 851, 35 homers, and 109 RBIs. Go Blue Jays. My favorite player is Kirk. Yeah, a lot of people like Alejandro Kirk. As Fried sets, kicks, and deals. That's going to be outside. And it's ball 1. Devers looked like he was on a green screen there. I don't know. That looks so weird. He had an OPS of 825 at Oracle Park last year, so a little bit below his actual numbers. Here's the 1-0, as that is going to be taken outside. 2-0. Is he the captain? Captain? I don't know. I don't know who the captain would be. Chance doesn't like Devers. Jeez, 2-0 count. Oh, are you talking about Derek Jeter? As Fried's going to throw it over to check on Chapman, but Chapman just chilling. The crowd didn't like that. 2-0 count here to Rafael Devers. As Fried sets and fires, and Devers pops it up. Shallow center. On the run is the center fielder. He couldn't quite get it, and it drops in for a base hit. And Chapman scampers to third. We got runners on the corners with still 1 out. Oh, man, a blooper. Of course, the San Francisco crowd loves it. Does anyone throw the screwball anymore? I mean, there might be a pitcher or two. I'd have to look at the newest MLB of the show. I didn't get it, to be honest with you. I'm sure I can look on MLB 25 and look and see who does. I don't think so. I don't know. There might be a pitcher or two, but it would be news to me. As Fried sets, looks over at first and delivers. That's going to be inside, ball 1. All right, now at the plate is Willy Adames. Willy Adames last year batted .225, OPS of 739, 30 homers, and 87 RBIs. As Fried delivers, that's going to be in there on the outside corner for a called strike. Play on the word, Star Trek, Captain Kirk. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I don't know. So much stuff had, my bad. I guess not much had passed already. There goes the no-hitter. Well, I mean, it's, for the Giants, it's still in play, as that's a breaking ball low. 2-1. Drago, oh my gosh, a 50. 50 burger. Oh my goodness. I have to step away for a bit. I wanted to leave you with this. I should be back later, maybe or at least around 2 innings. Thanks for letting me ramble on. No, of course. Oh my gosh, a massive W. Thank you, Drago. That's crazy. Drago, where do you want the, oh my gosh. Drago. That's crazy. Thank you very much, dude. Make sure I appreciate it all. I really do. Just make sure you're okay to do that. Thank you very much. We'll just make the call a little bit later. Appreciate you, man, as that's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Oh, my gosh, Drago. Jeez. I can't believe. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. That is definitely going to be more than triple the ads I'll get. Maybe quadruple the ad money I'll get tonight. Unbelievable. Thank you very much. Is Jung-Hoo Lee, learning that last year. Going to be at the plate, batting .266, OPS of 734, 8 homers, 55 RBIs. As here's the pitch. That's a grounder to second. And he's going to throw it to first to keep it 0-0. So nothing doing there. Giants again had a couple of base runners, but they are left stranded as we enter the top of the second. Oh, man. It's a way to start the season. I know, right? Unbelievable. Thank you very much. That is a wow. But thank you very much. That is appreciated. There's your printer, right? Yeah. We actually looked at printer prices the other day. It was a few weeks ago, and printers are expensive. Unbelievable. But yeah, no, thank you very much. I'll shut up about it. That's crazy. Thank you very much. No one here. But thank you very much, Strongo. I appreciate it. Doc Spine, yeah, I don't know about all that. There's your call, double play. Yep, you did call out. I mean, it wasn't really a double play, but a strikeout on the ground, I guess, would be a double play. It's not the printer that gets you, but the price of the ink. Yeah, that is true. But yeah, again, thank you very much. That is really much appreciated. Oh, my goodness. But, folks, again, appreciate you guys for hanging out for opening night. Sorry, again, that I was late. Nap went a little long, so there is that. But, again, if you are new to the channel, feel free to get involved. And, yeah, massive W. I know, massive W, right? Drago's a legend. He is a legend indeed. All right, we're back here in the top of the second inning. 0-0 is your score. Yankees and Giants facing off on opening night. And I swear, I thought it was going to be in Tokyo, but apparently not. Apparently that was not indeed a thing. I don't quite get it. What's your opinion? Should Barry Bonds be in the Hall of Famer? Yes, I do. I do believe that. He's one of the greatest hitters of all time, if not the greatest hitters. That's a chopper to second as he tosses to first for out number 1. That's quickly done there. Ben Rice, the ground out. So didn't really get to go over his stats, as that was a 1-pitch, 1 out. Now coming to the plate is going to be Giancarlo Stanton. Last year batted .273, OPS of .944, 24 homers and 66 RBIs. All that on 249 at-bats, as he only played 77 games, as that's going to be in there for a called strike. But yeah, no, Barry Bonds should definitely be in. I think so. Donations in baseball season, can we use that to pick football games? Well, again, we'll be doing that in football for sure. As that's going to be a liner out to center, and that's going to drop in for a base hit. So Giancarlo Stanton with the first hit for the Yankees this year. Harrison Bader playing out in second. Well, where's Lee playing? I thought he was in second. Lee's the right fielder. Gotcha. All right, that's going to bring up Jazz Chisholm. Jazz Chisholm had a nice year last year, batting .242, OPS of .813, 31 homers and 80 RBIs last year. All that on 462 at-bats. So, again, pretty solid OPS. Again, .813. As here's the pitch. Oh, and it plugs him in the back. First pitch, Chisholm heads to first. I don't think that's what he wanted. Oh, that's definitely not ideal there for Logan Webb. Just plucking him in the back. And that'll bring up Jose Caballero, who's batting .236, OPS of .686, 5 homers, 36 RBIs. That was not ideal for the Giants or Jazz Chisholm. No one really wins there. As that pitch is going to be on the outside corner for a called strike. Doctor's a little sleep. I am. But looks like Orville doesn't like it. I think so. I'm definitely think he should get in. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be inside 1-0. Almost punked him. Again, 2 on. Runners on first and second. 1 out. 0-0 is your score. The broken action figure with the first hit. Yep, as that's a grounder. That's going to get past the third baseman for a base hit. Here's Ramos throwing in. Stan's going to go to the plate, and Stanton comes across to score, as that's going to be the first run of the season. Giancarlo Stanton scoring on an RBI by Jose Caballero. Good stuff there by Caballero. Just taking it to left, really. A little bit more air. I thought it was a grounder, but no, actually, just a little line drive to left. As that'll bring up Ryan McMahon. Last year batting .214, OPS of .693, 20 homers, 53 RBIs. Again, runners on second and third. I don't think they're going to call it a double. They might, though. We'll see, as that's going to be in there for a called strike. Chisholm wins. He would have hit the double play. This guy. Payback, yeah. Get hit by a baseball. Yeah, that's not good. Not good. Not a good feeling as Webb looks back at second. Here's the pitch, as that's a half-hearted swing and a miss there. He definitely wanted to hold up. McMahon's going to go ahead and call for time. Probably the wise decision after that swing. Bonds, Sosa, McGuire, none of them deserve it. Yeah, it's fair. Here's the 0-2 as that's going to be a grounder. And that's going to get through the second baseman. Unbelievable. One run's going to score. And another run's going to score. That makes it 3-0. McMahon with the slow little tapper. Pretty much right up the middle. 3-0 your score as the Yankees are piling it on here in the second inning. And that will bring up Austin Wells batting ninth tonight. 219 batting average, 711 OPS, 21 homers. As that pitch is sent to center, that's going to drop in for a base hit. Bader comes in, and the Yankees are rocking. The Yankees are just having a hit parade here. One hit after another, and the Yankees, man, they just won't get out. Here comes the pitching coach. Going to have a little chat. With Logan Webb. Normally so reliable and has just struggled tonight. What a horrible way to start the season with the home run. This guy is not a home run. How's it going, Miss Tammy? Get to be here finally. Oh, appreciate you, Miss Tammy. Again, Miss Tammy, please take care of yourself. If you're, a lot of stuff happening. Seems like a lot of stuff's happening in your life. So, again, just rest up. Just feel free to relax. Don't feel pressure to be here. Definitely don't feel that way at all because, I'm just entertainment, just like like a TV show. You can turn me off at any time. But, yeah, appreciate you. It's good to see you. Hopefully you get some well-deserved rest. As Webb looks back at second, here's the pitch. And Grisham sends this to right center. And that's going to drop in off the wall. Lee has it, throws it in. McMahon's going to score. And Wells is going to score. It hits the third base. Oh, my goodness. The ball plugged Grisham. And that is going to be a triple for Trent Grisham, as it's now 5-0. And Grisham again, the ball throwing in, hit him in the leg. And you can see he's trying to kind of just, man it off essentially. Just, hey, I'm a man. I'm good. But we'll see again. They're going to check on him. But, oh my goodness, the Yankees in the second inning have just came out of nowhere. Just Grissom sending this to right center, splitting the gap. I mean, could have hit it pretty much in the triples alley of the ballpark over there. Oh, man, and Webb, as soon as Webb knew it. Not the ideal start for Logan Webb. I have to listen to Yankees fans shout out how they're going to win the World Series. Yeah, maybe after today. Get this bum pitcher. Oh, my goodness. Can actually relax, Dr. DeLay, listening to you broadcast. Oh, appreciate it. Thank you very much. Come on, Judge, get a home run. Chris, big Aaron Judge fan. Big Yankees fan now. Orville's liking it. Only 2 innings in. I already hate this season. Oh, my goodness. All rise for Aaron Judge. He struck out swinging on the last one. Just thought I'd throw that in there. Here's the pitch. That's going to be outside, ball 1. Yeah, I like Aaron Judge myself, but that was for Orville. Batted .331 last year. 53 home runs. 114 RBIs. I mean, that's a great year. Here's the 1-0. That's going to be upstairs, but it's called a strike. Judge is so tall. They even raised the strike zone even higher for him. So much. 1-1 count here to Judge as Webb delivers. That's going to be upstairs 2-1. Need a homer, Judge. Oh my goodness, Judge, get us a tater. Probably already cashed out. Nice, John. Good stuff. Good to see you, man. Appreciate you tuning in once again. Here's the 2-1 as that's going to be in there for a called strike. 2-2. Again, runner on third, 1 out. The Yankees just piling it on here in the second, but maybe it'll slow down. Maybe. Giants fans don't look pretty amused. Here's the 2-2 as that's going to be called strike. 3 on the knees. He struck him out. And Judge will go back to the dugout, but the Giants fans not going to celebrate nearly as much in the first inning. Or pardon me, here in the second inning as they did in the first inning, because of course all the runs. That'll bring up Cody Bellinger. Here's the pitch. That's going to be cut on and sent foul. And of course it'll be 0-1 count. Again, a runner still just 90 feet away. What's the bum's pitch count? He is at 35 pitches. Logan Webb, by the way, not a bum. He's really good. Really solid. As here's the 0-1, but that is way outside, by the way. 1-1. He's just not having a good day. Not having a good inning. Drago W. Oh, yeah, no, for sure. Yankees over 4.5. Wow, that was really good. 2 strikeouts. Yeah, not good. Judge, you're dragging your team down. Did you not call it yesterday? Aaron Judge, 3 strikeouts. There you go. If you did, I must have missed it, so I do apologize. Here's the 1-1. As that's going to be a little bit high, but it's called a strike anyway, as it's 1-2. Judge is the most overrated player I've ever seen. Oh, wow. I would not, never. No, I'm not going to say that at all. 1-2 counts. As Webb delivers. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. But not before the Yankees could put up 5 runs here in the second inning. So, again, we go to the bottom of the second. Yankees with a commanding lead already, 5-0. Honor belongs to Mike Trout. No! Unbelievable. Oh, my gosh. You guys are... Wow. How are you, Dr. Lay? How's your wife? Good, I hope. I will. I will be sure to tell her you said hi. We're okay. We're just hanging in there. Baseball season is here. So, kind of going to be a little bit of a relaxing time. But also maybe not really. Because, you know, obviously football is where the success of the channel is. So, I don't know. We're just going to have to power through and get to September already. That's really what it is. But we're also going to enjoy baseball season. So, but yeah, thank you guys again for tuning in. Trade Judge. Yeah, get Judge out of there. 2 at-bats. I've seen enough. It's over. It's Jover. But again, thank you guys for tuning in again. I appreciate you guys for that. Not sure how baseball season will go this year, but we're going to hope for the best. That's all we can do. And of course, again, if you do have friends, you know, that are baseball fans, feel free to let them know about the channel. Going to be covering in a lot of baseball this year, as of course, that's really the predominant thing over the summer. So yeah, again, thank you guys for your support. And again, I'll be here tomorrow. Tomorrow we got the Pirates and the Mets, and then after that, later that night, we're going to start off with the Sweet 16 games. Friday we also got 2 Sweet 16 games. Not going to do any baseball on Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday not looking good for baseball. Probably just going to do basketball, as that's a big draw. Again, got to get what I can while I can. The next week, of course, I think the Final Four is on Saturday, so probably no baseball on Saturday, and then no baseball on the next Monday. But then after that, it'll pretty much be a bunch of baseball, every now and then a UFL game and a Penguins game sprinkled in there. All right, here we go. We are back in action again. Bottom of the second inning. Helio Ramos going to be at the plate, last year batting 256. As here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. It's Heliot. I forgot about that. Heliot Ramos. 256 last year. OPS of 728, 21 homers, and 69 RBIs. As Fried delivers, that's right down the middle for a called strike. I think you're really doing great. Well, thank you. Thank you. I will see again how baseball fans actually like me this year. As here's the 0-2. Check this swing. That's upstairs. 1-2. We'll see. Mike Trout is overrated. I am Bryce Harper fan. Oh my gosh. All right. Here's the 1-2. That's going to be a breaking ball outside. 2-2. Trout is my most over. Oh my gosh. So Trout in his prime, I mean, there was no better player. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, they had a 10-year stretch there where he just dominated. No, that's ridiculous. Here's the 2-2. That's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. So that'll bring up Casey Schmidt, who last year batted .237, OPS of .706, 12 homers, and 40 RBIs. I can't believe you guys. Mike Trout, overrated. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Nonsense. Here's the pitch. That's a swing and a miss. Strike one on the breaking ball outside. Just got to qualify for the playoffs. I mean, yeah, he can't do that. The Angels are just not good. As Fried working fast. Here's the pitch. That's going to be upstairs as that evens the count at 1-1. Skeens is pitching tomorrow, yes. Judging by the start this season, it's going to be my worst nightmare out now. I mean, Harper's a punk. I like Bryce Harper. I've always liked him. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be way upstairs, 2-1. They're doing an interview here with Jazz Chisholm. Let's see here. Doing good with the March Madness. Yeah, now, thank you. I'm surprised. We've had a lot of success. I mean, we're getting football numbers with March Madness, so that's why I'm going to do it. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike, even the count at 2-2. Yeah, I wasn't sure how basketball or college basketball would go, but we're getting football numbers, so I got to do it. I mean, that's a lot. You're a new subscriber. Like this video. Thank you again for what you do. I do not have Netflix. Thank you for showing. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you, Amp. And welcome on to the Dr. Delay Network. As here's the 2-2. Oh, and it plugs him in the elbow. And Casey Schmidt's going to go to first. Interesting, they're doing an interview with Jazz Chisholm, who was plunked earlier. And now Casey Schmidt gets plunked, though this one in the elbow. And that'll bring up Patrick Bailey, who batted last year, .222, OPS 602, 6 homers, 55 RBIs. As here's the pitch to Bailey, breaking ball outside, ball one. Okay, not a good start for the Giants, but maybe they can get something going after the hit by pitch. Quick inning, I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, welcome on in, Amp. Appreciate you for tuning in. Thank you for clicking on my video. Trout dominated, nothing up. I can't even. Here's the pitch. That's going to be hit to right, and that is going foul. So 1-1. That's going, Anthony. Good to see ya. It's an OG here in the chat, folks. Anthony, big Giants fan, tuned in, of course, again. I couldn't tell you the first Giants game, but yeah, appreciate you. Good to see you, Anthony. Not a good start, though, for your Giants. As Fried delivers, that's a swing and a miss, and the count will go to 1-2. That's going, FK. Good to see you. Yeah, thank you, Miss Tammy. Yeah, no, we're making progress. We're taking less money and go to a contender. That's no. Giants to cover. I don't know what the line is. Not looking good, though. As Fried looks over and delivers, that is way upstairs. As it'll even the count at 2-2. I'm not too sure, FK, but yeah, I don't know what the spread would be, but again, appreciate you. Giants are bad, yep, I guess so. Showing the love. Appreciate you, Anthony. 2-2 count as Fried delivers. That's going to be called strike three. He struck him out. Got him on the inside corner. And that'll bring up the newly acquired Harrison Bader, who last year batted .277, OPS of .796, 17 homers, 54 RBIs. As Fried delivers, that's going to be popped up, and that is going foul. Again, I do apologize. Really wanted to do the 3D. I really did. And I'm still trying to see why that's not the case, but it is what it is, I guess. But yeah. So hopefully the strike zone looks pretty good as Fried delivers, and that's a swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. When did the Pirates start? They start tomorrow at 1:05. We got them. What you want it, you got them plus. And I guess I'm still not following FK. Here's the pitch. That's a breaking ball outside. As it'll be 1-2 now to Bader. Again, a runner on first, 1 out. Probably 2 outs. Yeah, I forgot. Ramos started off the inning. Ramos and Bailey have went out. Schmidt is on first. As here's the pitch. And Bader pops it up, and that will go back. And that will be foul. Opinion on Bryce Harper and Kirk? I like them both. I'm a Harper guy. I'm the man. All right, appreciate you, man. Even though I have no idea what's going on right now. Appreciate you, man. All right, Fried looks over at first and delivers. Called strike 3 at the knees. He struck him out. All right, we enter the top of the 3rd inning. The Yankees still lead 5-0. Honor of baseball season, the Pirates legend Andrew McCutcheon. I have one word. Okay, yeah, I can't believe that's a thing, but it is. That is indeed a thing. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Again, very sorry. Really wanted to do 3D. Don't know why 3D is not working. I'm definitely confused on that, but I don't know. Is there a problem with YouTube? No, there's not a problem with YouTube. That's a little odd. No idea. This guy. Yeah. Yeah, you're a funny guy. Yeah, it is kind of crazy that that's even a thing. Yeah, I'm looking at so many Yankees people, man. I mean, it's so many Yankees people. Wait a second. Wait, it is working. I don't know why it's not working. So it is working for other people, but it's not working for me. That's a little odd. Huh. Interesting. Well, that's something I gotta work on. Don't know why that's a thing. Well, there's usually a button right here in the top right, and yet it's not working. Huh. All right, we're back as he sees that a pitch go high, ball 1. Ben Rice at the plate, 0 for 1. I'm very sorry. I don't know why my 3D is not working. Everyone else is working. I'll have to look at it after, I guess. As here's the 1-0. That's going to be just low, 2-0. Not having any trouble. Yeah, no, YouTube's fine. I botched. I don't know. Something's wrong with on my end. 2-0 count as here's the pitch to Rice. That's going to be on the outside corner for a called strike. 2-1. Let's see. Let's fix the baseball screen. Yeah, I don't know what happened. By the way, how's the crowd sound? I think it sounds good. Here's the 2-1 as that's going to be cut on and sent to left. And that will be a foul ball. How's it going, Dwight? Good to see you. Again, thank you for tuning in. Yeah, we're just getting some baseball on. 2-2 count here to Ben Rice as Logan Webb kicks and deals. Called strike 3. He struck him out. So down goes Ben Rice, and that'll bring up Giancarlo Stanton, who got this whole thing started for the Yankees as far as all the runs and all that. Got the first of the game, of course, came across to score. Batting 1,000, OPS of 2,000. Obviously. Here is the pitch. That's going to be upstairs as it's called a strike. Like the crowd in the background? Yeah, good deal. 1-1 count, or pardon me, 0-1 count here to Stanton, as that's going to be a ground ball up the middle, but the second baseman's there. Arias throws to first for out number 2. Arias playing second, which that's the position he used to play, but they moved him over to first because he really wasn't great defensively, but I guess the Giants have a lot of faith in him. Considering Pittsburgh has the Steelers, now they have decently good defense and Watt, Highsmith. And the Pirates are the great pitcher. The city's theme is great defense. Yeah, I guess so. I guess that's a good way to look at it. Here is the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. As Jazz Chisholm at the plate again, he was hit by a pitch and later came across the score earlier. So 0-1 count as Webb looks to have a clean third inning. As he kicks and deals. That's going to be in there for a called strike. A little bit low. I guess it may have caught the zone. Looks like it did on the screen. Oh, and 2 counts to Jazz Chisholm. As Webb rocks and fires. And that's a grounder to first. Schmidt has it and will run to the bag for out number 3. All right, nothing doing there for the Yankees as we head to the bottom of the third. Yankees, of course, on top 5-0. All right. Still need to figure out what in the world, again, do I... Let me... There are a few negatives about this computer. It's too much. A lot of stuff can happen here. Should I start spreading the news yet? About what? Let's see, apps. Probably I haven't updated Google Chrome, if I had to guess. I'm getting farmed. Oh well. That's kind of a bummer. I just realized, oh my gosh. Yeah, I haven't used the scroll in a bit. Just stop by to leave a like. Good to see you, Ultimate. Appreciate your tuning in. You're probably like, what is this scroll doing? I don't know. It's doing what it wants. Jeez, it's the second time. Giant ants. All right, there we go. We're back. We're good. We're great. Unbelievable. What a day. Here today, would like to be a part of it. Okay, all right. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Jeff Passon. How's it going, buddy? Louisville Slugger. Good to see you, Louisville. Good to see you. Appreciate you for tuning in. Just doing some baseball. Plenty of baseball for the year, really. Oh, my gosh. Let's go ahead and do that. Doing more games tomorrow. Going to do one Pirates game tomorrow, and then the rest will be March Madness as Luis Arias is in to take a pitch low, 1-0. Again, here in the bottom of the third, Yankees leading 5-0. You're a Pirates fan. I am. I am a Pirates fan. As here is the 1-0. That's going to be low as well, as it's now 2-0. Bonilla, Bonds, and Van Slyke. That's before my time, but yes. Yes, those would be... That'd be my my dad. My dad would be able to tell you how he viewed those guys. I know he liked Van Slyke a lot, as that's going to be low, ball 3. I also like Bonilla. I think he liked Bonds as well. I don't recall him not liking it. Drabick, he liked Drabeck or Drabick. I can't remember. I think it was Kyle Drabick or Doug Drabick or Drabeck. Here's the 3-0. That's going to be high, but that's taken, apparently, for a called strike. Seem to be the common theme for the players today, taking high pitches, pitches that are high outside the zone, but they're called a strike anyway. As here's the 3-1. That's going to be in there for a called strike. New York Yankees. You hate the Yankees, but you like the song. Actually, these Little Town Blues. Your 48's my dad. My dad is what? He's 55. Here's the 3-2, as that's a chopper, and that's going foul. How's it going, Brandon? Good to see you. You guys buying the Astros this year? I think so. I think they can make the playoffs for sure. Doug. Okay, gotcha. Jose Lind. Interesting. 3-2 count here for Arias as Fried kicks and deals. That's going to be jammed, and that's going foul. So again, the count is full. Move to Tampa Bay in 92. Gotcha. 3-2 count as Arias is going to go ahead and call for time. Checking on some things over there. 3-2 count is Fried. Kicks and deals. That's going to be a grounder to first. That's handled well by Rice, who tosses it to Fried for out number 1. Rays fan. Yeah, we'll see how the Rays do. Rays, of course, they've been able to do well throughout the years, last 20 years or so, maybe 15, now 20 years. But I don't know, it might be catching up to them with the non-spending. That's going to bring up Matt Chapman, who's 0 for 1 in this one. Astros play Angels opening day. You guys playing for opening. We play the Mets, as that's going to be in there for a called strike. A lot of people in the little bay there. Here's the 0-1. That's going to be low, as it's 1-1 here to Chapman. Again, Yankees, of course, with a 5-run second inning that kind of broke this game open. Having some video connection issues over there with that camera. As 1-1 count is going to be sent to left center. On the run is the left fielder, who makes the catch for out number 2. Bellinger in left, making the squeeze. And that'll bring up Rafael Devers, who is 1 for 1. The only hit for the Giants today. Mike, how's it going? Tris, good to see you. Appreciate you for tuning in. Rays are the toughest league. Yeah, it's always tough. The AL East. That's always the tough one as Fried delivers. That's going to be a chopper to shorts. And he throws to first for out number 3. Really quickly, the Giants go down as we head to the top of the 4th. Again, the Yankees leading 5-0. Remember, as the Steelers won Arch next year? Yeah. I don't know if it's going to happen, but yeah, it would be nice. Hoping we can beat the Mets would be nice. This opening day, it is. It is. Sweet catch. It was a nice little catch there. Always have killer pitching, yeah. Webb is getting shelled. He had, well, in the second inning, I think, out of first inning, he looked great. Second inning went terribly. Third inning, he looked great. So that was just a tough inning. That was a tough inning for him. Out of character. Opening day is not supposed to be till April, yeah. You're a Blue Jays fan who hates the Dodgers, Yankees, and Mets. That's, yeah. I can understand why. Man, that was a terrible looking swing there on the commercial. Knock this bum out. Logan Webb is not a bum. He's really good. He's a really good pitcher. In fact, I can tell you his stats from last year if you'd like. I'm sure you already know that, but let's see. Logan Webb. Last year, 15-11 record, 3.22 ERA. One of the few pitchers to pitch over 200 innings last year as well. I know that's rare, but yeah, he's pretty good. He's been pretty good for a while now. Just a rough second inning. Couldn't have had a worse second inning if he tried. All right, what city am I in? I'm somewhere in Texas. Nowhere, Texas. If this is opening day, then the Pirates have just... Okay. Let's go, Giants. Appreciate you again, guys, for hanging out. All right, looks like we're working our way back here on the top of the fourth. Again, the Yankees up 5-0. Just kind of looking really good against the Giants. Oh, again, really only the one inning. That was really the only inning. That inning is the half inning is the deciding factor in this game, as that's going to be in there for a called strike. Caballero looking back at the umpire. Looks like he's challenging it. May have caught the... And Caballero loses the challenge. I don't know why he'd do that. First challenge is a loss. There have been so many questionable calls tonight. Don't know why he would use it on that one. As here's the 0-1. That's going to be in there for a call strike. That one's probably even more inside. He knows it. He knows that was way inside. For that one, makes it 0-2. Umpire teaching him a lesson. Don't you dare question me. I think I could see that this year. The umpire making it into even worse calls. That's going to be hit to third. Chapman, nice glove, throws the first for out number 1. Texas, yep, Texas. Pop-Tarts is dropping super stuff varieties that have 50% more filling than OG. Ooh, more lava cake and strawberry blast. Interesting. That sounds awesome. Pirates I was born in Pennsylvania. Born there. Don't play with your taste buds. Man, that sounds really good. All right, here we go. We are back in action. That's going to be upstairs, ball 1. This is Ryan McMahon, who is 1 for 1. Your opinion of NIL in college sports? I think it's gone too far. I think it's gone way too far, as that's going to be outside 2-0. Personally, I'm of the mindset, scholarship, you get a free ride, as long as you're able to, eat well, I think that's fine, as that's going to be in there for a call strike. I mean, if they want to sell autographs, I have no problem with that. But I think it's gone a little bit crazy with the contracts and all, or not contracts, but just the lump sum payments. I find that to be ridiculous, but that's the way it is. But I think it's gone way too far. And transferring every year, that's going to be caught on and found back. A lot of issues, and I don't know if it's ever going to be fixed, because I think it's like the Wild West out there. It's crazy. 2-2 count as McMahon asked for time, digging back in. Again, 1 out, nobody on. One of the odd makers, the Ravens have the highest. Really? 11.5? Unbelievable. That's going to be upstairs 3-2. Why? Why would the Ravens be the highest? That's ridiculous. Claire just spiked Dunlow's coffee. I have no idea. Here's the 3-2. That's going to be inside ball 4. McMahon draws the walk. And we'll head on to first, and that'll bring up Austin Wells, who's 1 for 1. Let's see. I think the bigger problem is the transfer portal. Yeah, who cares if athletes get paid? The problem is they transfer every year. Yeah, I think, again, you should be allowed 1 transfer. You better make it count. I don't think I don't think it should be you're just a mercenary. Why? 1-0 count as that pitch is a little bit low. 1-0 count. Yankees won 19 of 35 challenges in spring training, so people don't even know what they're challenging, apparently, as that's going to be caught on and found back. I feel like if you're challenging, you have to make sure it's a sure thing. That's pretty weird that the numbers are that bad. 1-1 count as Webb sets, kicks, and deals. That's going to be a grounder, and that's going to get through for a base hit. On the run is Lee, who gets there and throws it in. Throw may have been a little bit wild. Adames on the grass. So 1 out. 2 runners on. That will bring up Trent Grisham. Of course, had a triple earlier. Louisville ball landed pro player. Oh, I did not. That's interesting. I know it's ruined March Madness. Yeah, I know. It's really sad. It's really sad. Hey, how's it going, Giants fan? Good to see you. Hopefully Rhino is doing well, as that's a swing and a miss there. Strike one. Orvo liking it. How hot is it there? In Texas right now, it's chill. If you're looking at San Francisco, I could look it up for you. I have no idea. No idea. I can look it up. Right now, it's 75 degrees where I am. As Webb looks back at second and delivers. That's going to be outside as it's 1-1. I'm actually curious of the weather in San Francisco right now. It probably feels really nice. 59 degrees. Oh, man. That's so cool. 1-1 counts. Webb looks back at second and delivers. That's going to be in there for a called strike. And it's 1-2. Fitzgerald's son's going to Notre Dame. Yep. Yeah, I know. I'm getting old, too. Izzy and Hurley upset Louisville. Okay, cool. Nice. Yankees even challenge Butter. Texas Curry. Oh, I don't even know. Challenge Butter, I guess. I mean, I know what Challenge Butter is. I have no idea what the joke is there, the punchline. 1-2 count as Webb looks back and delivers. That's going to be upstairs. 2-2. Top 10 MLB players. Probably your favorite here, just seeing that Kirk is number 1. Kirk at 1, Harper 2, Vladdy 3, Bo 4, Trey Yasevich 5, Dolan Donaldson 6, Schwarber 7, Kevin Gausman 8, Bobby Witt Jr. 9, and Cal Riley 10, as that's cut on and sent to left. That one going foul. Drive the pitch count up. Yep. Working the count. We're at 65 pitches here for Logan Webb. Depending on what happens here, if any runs score, will determine if he's allowed to come back for the 5th. As Webb looks back at second and delivers. And Grisham. Oh, potentially a blooper here on the run as Bader sliding. Catch, throwing it to second, and he's back in time. Nice run, nice catch there by Bader. That would have been some trouble there for the Giants. Would have been bases loaded. So nice sliding catch there. And all rise for Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. You got to say he's due. You got to say he's due. Let's go. Yankees beat the Giants. Yankees looking pretty good, James. Looking pretty good. As here's the pitch. That's a swing and a miss. Strike one. Aaron Judge chasing pitch out of the zone. Again, not a great start for him. But again, you got to think that he is due. Webb sets, looks over at second, and delivers. That's going to be upstairs, 1-1. Good with athletes getting paid as colleges taking advantage of unpaid labor of student athletes, but to allow athletes to transfer as much as they do, like, destroys competitive fairness. Yeah, no, I would kind of agree that the transfer portal would be a bigger problem. Is a bigger problem. 1-2 counts now as that's fouled back. Yeah, I think if I were to change something, it would be that first, and then the money thing. Like I said, I do think the money's a little crazy, but yeah, the transfer needs to be just 1. I don't think you should sit a year, but 1. Here's the 1-2, as that's low. 2-2. This year overall doesn't like Chance's list. Ohtani on the list. Well, again, that's his favorite players. That's Chance's favorite players. 2-2 count. Here is the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Aaron Judge with 3 strikeouts, perhaps letting the World Baseball Classic get to him. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Yankees 5, Giants nothing. If he's the judge, then I'm the guy who jumped the judge. This guy jumped with the judge. Tater time. All rise for DiGiorno. Yeah, it's DiGiorno. Is that what it says? Looks like an M over here. Guess not. Yeah. Yeah, hey, Orville, that bum just struck out Judge 3 times. I'm just saying. Pretty good. He's pretty good. Just had a terrible second inning. Oh, man. Again, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Again, Yankees leading 5-0. So just kind of chilling. Stand against a tater. I get paid, this guy. Okay, well, very nice, Matthew. Transfer report on the money issue will kill college sports as we know it. Well, again, the transfer thing is a big deal for sure. The money, again, I do think it's gone too far. I do think it's gone too far, but the transfer needs to, just one transfer, that's it. I mean, there's not going to be any, like, I don't know. I feel like if you go to college, you play college, you know, you're alumni. You can't say you're alumni now of all these different schools. You just go there for a year. It's ridiculous. I would like to think if I were an athlete in this era, I would be a one-school guy, maybe two at most, depending on, you know, what the offers would be or just, you know, better starting opportunity. But I don't know. I would like to think I'd be a one helmet or one cap or whatever sport it would be, but at most I would transfer it, you know, just once. But again, thank you guys for hanging out. You stand for Go Pizza. Oh yeah. I don't know what I'm going to have for dinner. It's going to be pretty late. That bum gave up 5 runs. He's taking the L dog. And I completely understand, but he also struck out Judge 3 times. He made Judge go sit down 3 times. He's pretty good. He's just, again, he's had a rough second inning. That was really the only bad inning. Willie Adama is going to be at the plate. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball on the outside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Pennsylvania cousin is streaming. Yeah, I guess so. I guess Pennsylvania cousin. 0-1 count. Here is the pitch to Adama. That's going to be a swing and a foul tip as it's 0-2. They have to reimburse free tuition and scholarships. Honestly, I mean, yeah, if they're getting paid, then yeah, all right, there's no scholarship then. Why are we paying for your scholarship? I mean, again, that's fair. 0-2, that's going to be chopped foul. Adama's trying to hold back. But again, I think the transfer portal is the #1 issue. It's ridiculous. It is crazy. 0-2 count here to Adama again as we're just getting started the bottom of the 4th. Giants have struggled at the plate. As Freed delivers, that's going to be way outside. As that makes it 1-2. More ups. This guy. One and 2 count as Freed kicks and deals. And Adama sends this to center. And it looks like Grisham is under it for out #1. Time to work a lot, yeah. Yeah, again, take care of yourself, Miss Tammy. Hopefully all is well. All right, Jung-Hoo Lee going to be at the plate. As he's 0-for-1, looking to get something going for the Giants. Here's the pitch. That's going to be way outside as it's 1-0. Pirates play on Thursday. They don't play Friday. They play tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern anyway. 12 o'clock Central. 1-0 count as Freed kicks and deals, and that's inside. Almost hit him as it's 2-0. I have no idea what that is, Trisk. I don't even know who that is, what that is. 2-0 count again to Lee. Here's the pitch. That's going to be cut on and sent to left center. But it looks like Grisham is there to make the catch yet again for out #2. Giants struggling here so far. That'll bring up Heliot Ramos, who's, again, also for when he struck out in his previous appearance. Yeah, again, we're playing the Mets. Playing the Mets opening day. Tough matchup. As Freed delivers. That's going to be outside 1-0. Can of corn. 21 homers last year for the Giants. Again, for Heliot Ramos, one of their better hitters. As here's the 1-0. That's going to be outside, but it's called a strike. May have just caught it. Looks like it did. Consecutive years with a different opening day left field. The Giants snapping that streak as Heliot Ramos back-to-back years out there. But, again, that was a swing and a miss. 1-2 to Ramos. As Fried kicks and deals. That's going to be sent to right center. That's going to drop in for a base hit. The Giants hadn't done this in a little bit. Get on base via a hit. As that'll bring up Casey Schmidt, who was hit by a pitch earlier in this one. Again, looking to get something over the Giants. They desperately need something. So we'll see again what he can do. Last year, not the best. OPS of 706, 12 homers, 40 RBIs. We're playing at the Mets in New York. Here is the pitch. That's going to be outside, ball 1. Sixers scored 156, really? 157, that's amazing. That is rare. They usually don't do that. They usually get blown out and allow that much. 1-0 count to Schmidt as he gets a piece of that one to short, and he tosses to second for out number 3. Nothing doing again for the Giants as, again, they leave a man stranded going to the top of the 5th, where Cody Bellinger will lead off. Again, they lead 5-0. Rockets, what's the score? I don't know. Rockets have actually not played yet. They play, I guess, in about whenever. They play the Timberwolves. Play-by-play with JG. Probably had a blast. He probably did. The real baseball starts tomorrow. One of your Guardians. Ugh. Who do the Indians even play? I don't even know. Let me look. Indians play the Mariners. Oh, it's late tomorrow, too. Man, oh, man. Mike Schmidt was awesome. He was all right, I guess. I don't know. Before my time. Got a new chair today, by the way. It's a used chair, but it's really nice. Probably the nicest one yet. George Brett is your father. He's your father? I was like, he actually your father? You're Matthew Brett? Cleveland Society. This guy, oh my goodness. What the heck are the... Yeah, you're trading Judge after this game. He doesn't hit. Oh my gosh, Chris, I wouldn't do that. I'm sure it'll all balance out. Think of it this way. He's going to put up good numbers. That means he's going to put up even better numbers from here on out. Because he's got to balance it out. They're playing in Seattle. Yeah, it's a tough one. It's a tough one. Late night for the East Coasters. Again, tomorrow, folks, going to be doing Pirates and the Mets. But then after that, we're doing 2 college basketball games. Not going to have much baseball on this week, to be honest with you. I know it's kind of crazy, but yeah, March Madness has been taken off, so we're going to continue doing that as the Sweet 16 will take priority with 2 games tomorrow. Again, of course, not including the Pirates game. So 3 streams tomorrow, 2 streams Friday night, 2 streams Saturday night, 2 streams Sunday. May even do UFL Sunday night. Apparently Sunday night football is a thing for the UFL. As here is the pitch, as that's going to be hit to right. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Bellinger on to begin the top of the 5th. As Logan Webb just not having a great start. Let's see here. George Brett, I followed his season of the 390 batting average. Wow, yeah. That would never happen today. Go Royals. Gotcha. All right, in steps in Rice. That's a grounder. That's going to get through for a base hit. And Bellinger's going to head to third. That'll put runners on the corners with nobody outs. And you have to imagine that Webb is probably going to get yanked very soon. Webb had 73 pitches. Nobody out here in the top of the fifth. You're back for a sec. Appreciate you again for tuning in. Highest average of the season since Ted Williams. Yeah. Go Yankees. Orville's liking it. Only player to win the batting title in 3 different decades. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. All right. In steps in Stanton. Webb looking over at first. As he delivers. That's going to be low. Ball 1. All right, Trisk. That's a little close there. It's a little close there, Trisk. As Webb delivers and Stanton hits it to center. That's going to drop in for a base hit. That's another run. The Yankees lead 6-0. And Webb with a just unfortunate performance on opening day. As it looks like the players that played in the Classic are struggling. Webb and Judge, both of them today with a bad day. Webb just can't believe it. Hit the shower. See, yeah, it's not looking good. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, no, the other chair broke. Here's the pitch to Chisholm. That's going to be way outside, ball 1. Chisholm's 0 for 1 and was hit by a pitch early. He did come across to score as well. 1-0 count here to Chisholm. As here's the pitch. That is upstairs. 2-0. Costa Royals 3 World Series appearances. This one squeaks, of course. 2-0 counts. Here is the pitch. That's a grounder to first. Throws to second. There's one. And, oh, and it hits Chisholm. And the ball gets away. Another run's going to score. Oh, my goodness. Another run is scored. As that'll make it 7-0. As the Giants are all over the 49ers right now. Albeit it's just a touchdown. But still, not looking good. If you're a Giants fan here in opening night. Hope to not have Webb on your roster. You actually do, I think. You actually do. Here's the pitch. That's going to be hit to right. That's going to go foul. This is Jose Caballero, who's 1 for 2, an RBI double. Try a gaming chair. They're comfortable. No, this is pretty good. This is very comfortable. My wife has a gaming chair, but I don't know. I don't think it's all that great, to be honest. I'm going to have to look for a chair for her, as that's going to be inside 1-1. Open season. It has been. Has been very much so. One and 1 count here to Caballero as Webb delivers. That's going to be jammed. But it looks like Aria's going to make the catch for route number 2. Pretty cool that Matt Vasgersian is going to be he's the play-by-play guy tonight. It's like I'm playing an old MLB The Show game. Those gaming chairs are nice. Yeah, they are nice, but I don't know. I think this is a little bit nicer. It's like an office chair. All right, in steps in McMahon. McMahon is 1 for 1, as that's going to be outside ball 1. It's 1 for 1 with a walk. Yeah, Jeff Passan, he's like the Ian Rappaport of baseball. What did Jeff give me? Everyone did it really? That's crazy. That is pretty funny. All right, Webb sets on the 1-0. Here's the pitch, as that's going to be jammed, and that's going foul. Yankees up by a touchdown. They are. Pirates make the playoffs? I hope so. I think they can if their hitting's average. If their hitting is average, their pitching should get them there alone, but that's a lot to ask for with the hitting. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be upstairs. Ball 2. Throws a second. That one gets in the outfield. Oh, my goodness. But it looks like Chisholm was just chilling at second regardless. The Giants have looked pretty pathetic. They're looking like the Pirates. The Pirates have taken over San Francisco, but not in a way that you'd hope for as far as, you know, being a Pirates fan. 2-1 count as Webb looks back at second. Here's the pitch, and that's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. You put a chunk of change on the Yankees. There we go. Well, maybe you did jinx them. Playoffs. Forgot about the draft yesterday. Yeah. Pirates won't even make the NFL draft day. Unbelievable. Playoffs. You kidding me? Here's the 2-2 as that's a check swing. Did he go? He did. He struck him out. Oh my goodness. Just not looking good for the Giants as we enter the bottom of the 5th. Again, Yankees all over him. 7-0, folks. 4 Brewers players. Wow. Giants need more spring training. Yeah, apparently. 50 likes. Appreciate you guys again, folks. If you like what you're listening to, make sure again to leave a like and, of course, subscribe to the channel. For more play-by-play with Dr. Delay. This is what I do. I call games, folks. I call games. The year that Mora made the playoffs go was actually his last in the NFL. Yep, 2001. He was fired. The Colts went 6-10. Yep. It did not end well for him. Royals in the same boat as the Pirates this season. They have to hit. Yep. Royals, I think, could have... I don't know. I think the Royals' offense is definitely better than the Pirates. We'll see, again, how it goes. But, again, thank you guys for hanging out in this one. And, again, if you are new to the channel, make sure, again, to leave a like and subscribe. Definitely do it, folks. It is free. It is free as can be. Have I went down? I think I've somehow lowered. I feel like I was more up here earlier, but now I'm down here. Let's see here. Let's see. Ironically, that you brought up that one day after the Manning's 50th birthday. Yep, happy birthday to Peyton. Yeah, I can't believe that everyone else's 3D is working, but mine isn't. I don't understand. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out for tomorrow. I don't understand. I have no idea. Man, I'm way down low. I searched up Yankees Giants. I am not even on the top page. Oh my gosh. I'm still scrolling. Here's the pitch to Bailey. That's going to be upstairs, ball 1. Oh my gosh, how many people are calling this game? Did I miss myself? I didn't even appear. What the heck? Here's the pitch again. That's going to be upstairs 2-0. I didn't even appear. Yankees versus Giants. Huh. Well, I don't know how people are discovering me tonight. I'm not even on the page. It's crazy. Oh, well. Interesting. 2-0 count here to Bailey as the Giants look to get something going offensively because they've been very offensive. As Fried delivers, that's going to be in there for a called strike. Office chairs are nice. There are some good... Oh, yeah, for sure. This feels really nice. Thought the check swing was a knock on Czechoslovakian players. Oh, my gosh, this guy. Here's the 2-1. That's going to be inside 3-1. You'll appear tomorrow for the Pirates game. I will. I better. I better. I hope so. I actually don't know. I have no idea. Here is the 3-1. That's going to be in there for a called strike. And it's 3-2. Because I think there'll be a lot of people calling the Pirates game because it's a standalone game. So Pirates fans won't even be able to discover me. They'll be going to other chats. So kind of annoying, but it is what it is. 3-2 count. As here's the pitch. That's a grounder to second. Positioned perfectly as Chisholm, who throws to first for out number 1 of the Giants. Just a not a good performance. Mr. Turkey's in hibernation. You'll see him again in November. How many basketball teams had us ending score in 7? Oh, I don't know. Keep the likes coming. Yeah, 50 is pretty good. Hope you do. I hope so as well. It'll be nice to grow the channel during baseball season, but we'll see. All right, Freed delivers. That's going to be popped up. And that is going to be caught by Jazz Chisholm's under it for out number 2. Push for you to use the turkey for goals during hockey and soccer games. I don't think so. I think he won't come back till Thanksgiving. He is taking a long hibernation, but he will be back. I promise you. Make sure you appear in the future, Doc. Your channel's going to blow up. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate it. We'll see. We'll see. Of course, it doesn't help that I'm doing basketball, but again, that's going to be more of a short-term game, as that's going to be in there for a called strike. Again, we're getting a lot of football views for that, so that's got to be a priority for the next few days. Here is the 0-1, as that's going to be hit to first. Rice is there to step on the bag for round number 3. Giants have not been able to do anything as we get to the top of the 6th. Yankees again leading 7-0. MLB is back. It is good to see you, Jay. Appreciate you for tuning in. Bubba Chanley didn't take him. I don't think anyone took him, honestly. Pirates will not even show for the Pirates game. That is disgusting there, Trisk. I mean, you're probably right. Mr. Turkey deserves a break. He needs time to find other turkeys to keep the touchdown turkey name alive. He's just chilling. He's just hibernating, ready for next year. Ready for Thanksgiving. That's when he'll come back. The touchdown turkey. That was supposed to be a one-day gimmick, but yeah, you guys all loved him. But I'm glad it worked out. I'm glad that worked out. It was a bigger hit than I thought. Bubba Chandler auto-drafted your team. Really? I'm surprised he went that high. I didn't think he'd be drafted. I mean, he could be really good, but I don't know. And thank you guys for tuning in. Apologies on the 3D not working. I'm refreshing and everything. Let me see. Has something in mind for his broadcasting year. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I don't know. Baseball, it's going to be a little scary. These are the scary times. Non-football times are scary times for the channel. Football is where the channel is at. Why isn't my MLB 3D working? That's what I'm going to do. Let's see if I can fix this now. Outdated app versions, lack of device memory, or specific regional restrictions. Reinstall the app, but it's on the clear memory. On a tablet now, it should be fine. On laptop. That's so annoying. Browser settings, Zoom settings, outdated graphic drivers, active VPNs, or browser cache issues. It's not even giving me the button. That's what's so weird about it. I don't know. All right, looks like we have a new pitcher. Keaton Wynn is going to be in for the Giants as he pitches outside ball 1. Something you do during Thanksgiving winter season? Well, I mean, again, that was my first time ever doing it. I mean, last year's first time ever on YouTube, as that's going to be a swing and a miss strike 1, as it's 1-1 to Austin Wells. But yeah, no, we just did I just was like, all right, let's do something fun. It was going to just be for Thanksgiving, and everyone just wanted them back. So here's the 1-1. That's a swing and a miss, strike two. So we just kept it on until the Super Bowl. Double play Dalshin. You need a double play Dalmatian. And I don't see. I think we're taking it a little too far. That was a one-time thing. It turned into a nice thing, which I do enjoy. But it's just for football. It's just for touchdowns. It's just for that. Here's the 1-2. So that's going to be in the dirt, 2-2. Touchdown. Turkey touchdown has a contract. Yes. We have it. Home run guardian. No, we're not going to do all that. We're just a touchdown turkey channel. We'll see. 2-2 count as Wynn delivers. That's going to be cut on and sent to left, and that is going foul. And again, back at 2-2. Home run hedgehog. Yeah, we have a lot of ideas here, but I think again the touchdown turkey is where it's at. Here's the 2-2. That's going to be outside 3. I'm pretty sure I fell. I'd actually like to see. I did. If you go to the beginning of the video, you can see that I was much higher up. Here's the 3-2, as that's going to be sent to right. That one was given a ride, and that one is foul. Oh, man. That's funny. I've been steadily falling for the last 2 hours. That's pretty cool. Anyway. Right here till past January. Yes. Yeah, no. So, as here's the 3-2, as that's going to be popped up foul. Yeah, no. The turkey started. Hold on. I'm just going to hide the screen here. I want to get up, but I just don't feel like showing myself here. All right. Let's get up. We're a little bit higher now. Stream is not over. Don't panic. Here's the 3-2. That's going to be low. Ball 4. Look at that. Look at that. Look, new me, new everything. So first batter that Wynn sees, he allows the free pass. And that's going to bring up Trent Grisham, who's 1 for 3 with a couple of RBIs. Need a bull for the bullpen. Yeah, we need a lot of things. Need a lot of things here. As Wynn delivers, and that's going to be sent to right. Lee is running and makes the catch in the warning track for a loud out number 1, as Wells will retreat back to first. Three-run win I called is looking pretty good. Or you called 3 runs, not 7. Oh my gosh. Must be a short guy. I'm 5'11". I want to make that known. 5'11". 5'10", actually. I slouch. All right, all rise for Aaron Judge, who's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. We'll see if he can hit off the bullpen arm as Wynn kicks and deals. That's going to be low for ball 1. 1-0 count. As again, it's been a rough time for Judge. Not so much the Yankees. As here's the pitch. That's a swing and a miss. 1-1. Contract talks with delay. No, we already got him locked up. He's good. Claims he didn't see it, but I literally said in the chat, can't wait to watch Judge strike out 3 times tomorrow. I feel like that. I think you said that. I think he actually did say that. Yeah, I guess I was thinking I'm going to call it. He's going to do 3 strikes or something like that. But yeah, or 3 strikeouts. But yeah, no, you did. Yeah, I do remember that phrasing. All right, 1-2 count here again. That's going to be sent to right. 1-2, runner on first, 1 out. As Wynn delivers, that's going to be in the dirt. As it's 2-2. 6'4", 250. I was kidding. I'm 7'3", 335 pounds of muscle. That's who I am. 2-2 count. Wynn delivers. That's going to be chopped off his foot, and Judge is going to kind of limp over there. He seems to be fine. But the Yankees still smoking the Giants. Yeah, you ain't rising. Neither is Judge. Don't worry. He has as many hits as you and I tonight. 2-2 count again. Judge taking his time to get back in the box. Just kind of chilling. As wind sets. Rocks and fires. Called strike 3. He struck him out. Unbelievable. Aaron Judge. Obviously, he's got plenty of games left. But that's 4 strikeouts for Aaron Judge. Right at the knees. Unbelievable. Anyway, Cody Bellinger going to come in. He's already calling time. As, again, 1 out. Or probably 2 outs. 1 man on. Here at the top of the 6th. The Yankees up by a touchdown. As that's a check swing, but it's in there anyway for a called strike. Giants losing, man. They are not looking good, Twan. Appreciate you for tuning in. Red Sox play tomorrow at 2:10. There we go, right after the Pirates game. Then we got some March Man. We got a lot of stuff happening. As here's the 0-1. That's going to be cut on and fouled back, and it's 0-2. 4 strikeouts, yeah. Killing me tonight. Yeah, Chris, that's not a good start for Chris, who has Aaron Judge on his fantasy team. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch, and that's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. We head to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Yankees again pummeling the Giants. Are we sure Aaron Judge knows he's playing on the Yankees and not the Giants? Because he seems more like a Giants hitter than a Yankees hitter tonight. Some pitcher's going to pay. I don't know. I think the only people who are going to be paying are people that had Aaron Judge in all their parlays or bets tonight. They're going to be paying their I guess their donation there to Vegas. Man, 4 strikeouts. I did not see that happening at all. All right, let me see what's going on here. Let me, for the moment, let's go over here. Let's go here. And then again, don't go anywhere, folks. I'm staying right here. As soon as the game's back on, I'm going to see if I can clear out, fix some stuff here. Default browser, yeah, Google Chrome, appearance. No. I have to figure, I don't know how to do all this. I'm going to have to do this all off camera. I am not one with technology. I genuinely have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, why is... Okay, let's get the search engine off of freaking Yahoo. Let's go back to Google. That's so stupid. I don't know why that was like that. Pardon me. I don't know. Google services, nothing. I don't know. I think I just might be wrecked, folks. I don't know. I'll have to look at it tonight. I'll spend more time on it. Again, thank you guys for hanging out. Again, 7-0 is your score. As Freed delivers to Chapman. That's going to be upstairs, ball 1. Rams and Niners head to Australia. It's disgusting. I hate it so much. Would you see a Qual on the field? That would be pretty interesting, honestly. Here's the 1-0 to Chapman, as that's going to be fouled back, and it's 1-1. Well, the Giants even allowed to bat every time I tune in. The Yankees are at bat. Well, they go down really quickly. They only have 2 hits. The Yankees with 9 hits. As here is the 1-1. That's going to be outside 2-1. Delete your cache. I don't even know how to do that. I don't know where to go. I don't know how to delete your cache. Let's watch the Roots. I don't think I've ever watched that. Here's the 2-1. As here's the pitch. That's going to be hit to second. Oh, Chisholm. The nice play. And did he make the catch? Oh, I thought it was a grounder, but no, he just made the catch. It was off his glove, and then he grabbed it with his bare hands. That's a really cool play. Oh my goodness, what a play. I thought it was unbelievable. Jazz Chisholm off the palm of his left hand and then making the grab with his bare hand. What a play by Jazz Chisholm. That was pretty cool, as that's going to be in there for a called strike. Rafael Devers at the plate, and he is 1 for 2. Not the one who's wrecked the Giants, correct? I guess so. Also don't like divisional games when you played overseas. I don't know why it's even a thing. That should never be a thing, as that's popped up, and that will go out of play and become a souvenir. Why the heck are the NFL games in Australia? I don't know. It's just stupid. NFL's logic, why not? Yeah, apparently. 0-2 count here, and Barry Bonds going to be in the booth here joining Matt Vasgersian. That's pretty cool. As here's the 0-2, and that's going to be hit to right. Well, that's right at Aaron Judge for out number 2. Again, it's been a rough night for him, but hey, he makes the one play defensively. So he hasn't really had to do anything. Weird seeing the Chiefs play the Chargers at Brazil. Again, just shouldn't even happen. It's stupid. It should not happen. And yet, the NFL is ridiculous. It's going to be summer there. It'll actually be spring in September. So 1-0 count here to Adames as he's 0 for 2 on the night. Looking to get something going for the Giants, but it looks like the Giants have continued their woes from last year into this year. Here's the 1-0, and that's going to be hit to right. And again, right at Aaron Judge for out number 3. Nothing doing for the Giants as we head to the top of the 7th. The Yankees with a commanding lead, 7-0. If you get Barry to join your live stream, would be pretty cool. The NFL heard Australia, it said dollars. Ah, there you go. Bonds in the booth, greatest hitter of all time. A Hall of Famer. Yep, I agree. Orville does not. I knew it was going to be a long season when I saw that on the schedule. Yeah, that's fair. Going to be watching Aussie baseball instead of a football game. Well, I think they're going to sell out for it, but I don't think they should. I don't know. The NFL should stay in the United States. If you do overseas games, it needs to be like AFC versus NFC game. I mean, just use the extra game. Use the 17th game as the overseas game. One of the only sportsmen that aren't Boston related I can remember is my dad celebrating when Bonds hit 756. We watched that game, and he was jumping up and down. Wow. That must have been a moment. I've only been able to see, of course, the clip. How you doing tonight, L? Yeah, I am a walking L. George, appreciate you for tuning in. How's it going? Good to see you, Hammer. Appreciate you for tuning in yet again. What's up, everyone? Everyone's doing, I think, pretty good. Appreciate you again, George, for tuning in. Carl Yastrzemski was greatest hitter of all time. Well, his son played for the Giants. I think it was Mike Yastrzemski. Now he's with the Royals, or I think he signed actually with someone else. I think he was with the Royals at the end of last year. I think he was with the Braves or something like that. Travel overseas takes the toll. Yeah. It's ridiculous. How you doing tonight, Doc? I'm okay. Discovering that I'm not even on the YouTube recommended. Like, I'm not even on the YouTube page for when I searched up Giants and Yankees. Apparently I wasn't on it, so that's a little deflating. So, again, I apparently did gain a subscriber earlier. Appreciate you. I think it was Wham. I can't recall the name. Let me scroll back up. Apparently I can't scroll that far back up. Appreciate you. Thank you again for for subbing. Again, folks, if you do like what you're listening to, make sure you're getting a sub. I'll be doing a lot of baseball all year. A lot of Pirates, of course, but we'll also bounce around the MLB. Of course, if the Pirates stink, that means the Pirates fans won't watch, and then I'll be going around and looking at elsewhere. I'll have a wandering eye, as we'll be looking at other stuff to call. That's going to be inside ball 1. Again, we got JT Brubaker, former Pirate, out there on the mound for the Giants. Here's the pitch. That's going to be outside ball 2. And, of course, being a former Pirate, he has not been able to find the strike zone in the first 2 pitches. Ben Rice at the plate. He's 1 for 3. It's 1 for 3 on the night, and that's going to be outside 3-0. Let's see. I'm back. Who is up? The Yankees. So you know it. They look terrible. Yeah, I didn't get to watch that. I didn't get to watch the game. I was covering the high school game. Here's the 3-0. That's going to be in there for a called strike. How's it going, Jim? Good to see you. Appreciate you for tuning in. Like medium-sized bear. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Here's the 3-1, as that's going to be a check swing. Did he go? And he did not. Ball 4. Ben Rice will take first, and that'll bring up Giancarlo Stanton, who's 2 for 3. Let's see here what we got. He finally grew into his ego. Okay, I gotcha. Let's see. Dr. Lay, thanks for... appreciate you, Carl, for tuning in. Thank you very much. How's it going, Ricky? Appreciate you. Looks like we got some people tuning in here. Tuning in, as that's going to be a breaking ball low. Ball 1. JT Brubaker not off to a good start. The Pirates, yeah, they'll stream the Blue Jays. We'll see. I got to do what's best for the channel. I know there's a lot of... apparently there wasn't really a consistent Blue Jays streamer, but I feel like that's going to change this year with the success last year. So we'll see. You're going to broadcast Sunday Night Baseball every now and then, not this week. As here's the 1-0. That's going to be outside 2-0. Headed out for a nightly run if the game's still going on. Appreciate you, Yin. I'll be sure. Yes, I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much. Enjoy your run. I need to do that. Here's the 2-0. That's going to be right down the middle for a called strike. I need to do that during the day, of course. In the morning would be ideal. 2-1 count to Stan. Again, a runner on first, nobody out in the top of the 7th, as that's a big swing and a big miss. Strike 2. 56 likes. That'll work. I'll take it. Goes battle your big bad buckos in the Berg Easter weekend. Yep, I'll be able to cover 2 of those games, I think. I think I'm missing the Saturday one. Is that's a check swing? Did he go? He did. Called strike 3. He struck him out. So down goes Stanton. And that'll bring up Jazz Chisholm's 0 for 2. And, of course, was hit by a pitch earlier. Oh, he barely went. Unbelievable. Honestly, that's great control for Stanton, who, of course, is built like a tank. So Brubaker, pardon me, here's the pitch. That's going to be hit to right. That's going to get down for a base hit. Lee is there to throw it in. So, again, Chisholm gets his first hit of the season. So now everybody except Aaron Judge has gotten a hit. And Judge will definitely be guaranteed one more spot, one more chance to of course, complete that for everybody. Both of your teams going to be good. Cincy Reds and, of course, the Pirates. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully. Hope there's a consistent... Oh, I'm sure there will be, as that's going to be low for ball 1. Only Canadians watch the Jays. Well, I mean, they're going to be popping this year. Chance is from Canada. I don't know if you knew that, Orville. Chance is Canadian. As Brubaker looks back at second and delivers. That's a grounder to short. This could be 2. There's 1 and 2. A double play. And that'll take us to the bottom of the 7th inning. Yankees, of course, up by a touchdown, 7-0. Looks like the Giants offense picking up where they left. Yeah, I know. I said that earlier, Sean. It's been a rough one for the Giants. Pirates play the Mets. Well, go the Pirates. It'll be tough. I mean, as long it's you versus PAS, yeah. I'll only stream the first one. The other two I'm unfortunately going to miss. But I'll definitely be keeping tabs on it because I'll be, again, doing March Madness. March Madness will take priority Saturday and Sunday, and the next Sunday... No, well, it's going to take priority Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. This is the last 4-day stretch for March Madness. And then next week, I think it's just Saturday that I'll miss for baseball, as we'll be doing March Madness. And then, of course, Monday night, the following Monday. Yeah. Canadians watch the Jays. Yeah, I guess so. Bellinger has a hit and a run, but 2 Ks. Stasm has him at 0 points. That's tough. Watch Game 7 of World Series and rooted for the Jays. They gave Ohtani a half hour to warm up. Okay, I don't know about that. This guy. Yap. Yeah, I need to clear out the cache. Probably have to... Yeah, I need to do that. Because, yeah, I don't know why the 3D is not working. That is something I wanted to push this year. I think it could help me out during baseball because, obviously, you know, baseball's not football. Especially for this channel. All right, let me go ahead and go back and see if I can find Cache. Where are you at, Cache? I'm looking, folks. I want to make this happen. Oh, I'm never going to find it. I'm never going to make it happen. I don't know. Thank you guys for putting up with me, folks. This is ridiculous. I don't understand why it's... I have no idea. Delete. I'm just going to delete everything. I don't know if I need to delete that. Download. That's fine. Let's try that. Probably didn't work, but it is what it is. As here's the pitch to Lee. That's going to be down low, ball 1. Yeah, it didn't work. All right, well. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, 1-0 count here to Jung-Hoo Lee. As Fried's out there for the 7th inning, he's been pretty good. I'm still shrinking. I just noticed this mic is a little bit higher, as that's in there for a called strike. 1-1 count. Let's see here. Steelers are America's team. Yeah, I guess so. Needed more points from Ramos. Yeah, it's been rough. He's due up as here's the 1-1. That's going to be a foul tip, and it's 1-2. What's an expose? This guy. Oh, yeah, Chance is also a kid. I forgot to mention that as well. Let's see. Pedro Martinez, yeah. Let's see. 1-2 count, by the way, here to Lee. As Reed kicks and deals. That's going to be cut on and sent to left. But it looks like Bellinger is there to make the catch for out number 1. Pedro was naturally. Yeah, this guy. And delete browsing, but it should delete everything. Yeah. I just did that. Yeah. I don't know. It's been a rough one for me. It's been a rough one for the Giants. Not so much for Fried, who's going to exit here in the 7th inning. Pitching change underway for the Yankees. As, again, early season usually means, you know, you don't go the full way. But honestly, this is... Seeing a starting pitcher going to the 7th nowadays, that's pretty wild. All right, let's see if we can find it. History. Let's see. I want to sync the history. All right, we're going to do it. We're going to see what this does. Sorry, I was chair. Promise. I hope it works. It would be nice. It would be nice. Again, 3D would just help the chant. What just happened? What is playing on my... What is that? What is this? I don't even know what's playing. Oh, I had an ad blocker up. Well, that just ruined that. All right, well, oh well. What the heck? All my ESPN sites are playing an ad right now. All right, well, that happened. Well, yeah, okay. Okay, yes. All right, well, it didn't work. It didn't work, folks. Sorry, I tried and failed. I just made it harder for me now going forward. It is what it is. All right, Ramos going to be at the plate. Here's the pitch. That's going to be high for ball 1. Ramos 1 for 2. Let's see. Frieda's really carrying me so far. Yeah, Frieda's doing really well. As here's the 1-0. That's going to be in there for a called strike. This is Jake Bird. Wasn't he a former Giant? Did he not play for the Giants last year? Maybe I'm misremembering that. 1-1 count here to Ramos. Again, 1 for 2 on the night. As here's the pitch. That's going to be cut on and swung on and missed. 1-2. 3 Ks. He has 4 strikeouts, actually. All right, anyway, 1-2 count to Ramos. Here's the pitch. That's going to be a breaking ball outside, 2-2. Yeah, I'll just look at it later. He doesn't like ad blockers, yeah. Well, YouTube, it was only for like some of the sites. It wasn't exactly YouTube. 2-2 count to Ramos. As Bird sets. Kicks and deals. That's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down goes Ramos, and that'll bring up Casey Schmidt, who's 0 for 1 and was hit by a pitch. Mahomes on the field throwing. Nice. They didn't make the World Series. He had a chance. Sorry. Arkansas goes to the Elite 8. We'll see. Let's see. Let me catch up on the chat. I know I missed a little bit. They were calling Alabama, Michigan. Oh, it was fun. Yeah. We're going to be doing that this week. Yeah, it should be fun, as that's going to be in there for a called strike. Yeah, no, I haven't covered Alabama yet, but I know they can put up points. 0-1 count as Bird kicks and deals. That's going to be a chopper to second. Chisholm has it, throws to first, gets him by a step for out number 3. Barely, but barely still counts as we head to the top of the 8th. Yankees again up by a touchdown, 7-0. All right. Let's see here. We're in the 8th inning now, so I kind of got to make a decision here. You calling Mets Buccos? Yes, tomorrow. Only tomorrow. We'll be missing the other 2 games. That bird is getting out of this guy. Interested after the stream? Yeah, for sure. Documentaries are always fun. Sports documentaries, that is. All right. That's not what I want. We want to do... I don't know. Maybe for the laptop? Maybe it's not just for Google, but I gotta do it for the laptop as well. Oh, I don't know. Let's just type in cache, storage. I hope. Okay, yeah, I don't think I can do all this right now because that just threatened to shut down everything. Oh, that's weird. I have like 723 gigs left on this Windows. You think it would be able to run smoothly, but apparently not. Apparently not. Practice still 94%, but I have Iowa State winning it all, so that's not going to happen. Well, hey, it's still pretty good. Still pretty good. During training camp, yeah. Giants offense is dismal. It's not looking good. Quick sweep to start. Okay. All right. What's with this sweep nonsense? It's one game. Baseball can flip like that the next day. It's so random. So random. That is a lot of talk. A lot of talk for one game. Again, the Yankees are pretty good, but I think the sweep nonsense is a little crazy, especially away. As Brubaker's back for the top of the 8th, seeing a pitch go outside 1-0. That'll bring up again Ryan McMahon. He's 1 for 2 with a walk, as that's a swing and a miss, strike 1. No sweep orb. Yeah, no. How am I going to affect this guy? All right, here's the 1-1. That's going to be in there for a called strike. But yeah, we got Alabama, Michigan on the call. Actually, I already forgot who else I'm calling. I know we got Iowa, Nebraska tomorrow. And we got a 1-2 count here. Jameis Winston apparently in attendance. That's always great. As Brubaker sets for a long time. Kicks and deals. And that's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Kind of throwing off the timing there, as again, he just kind of set for a while. That'll bring up Austin Wells, who's 2 for 2 with a walk. Yankees remain 27-time champs for a long time. They probably will. Probably will. As Brubaker kicks and delivers. That's going to be sent to center. And looks like Bader is there to make the catch for out number 2. So it looks like the Yankees have kind of chilled out. Obviously, again, getting all the runs in 2 innings. 5 in the second, 2 in the 5th. Giants have gotten nothing. That's usually how baseball goes, though. You get a few runs in a few innings, and that is it. Ryan McMahon related to former Bears quarterback Jim McMahon. Yes, 100%. Possibly Publisher Clearinghouse host Ed McMahon. I have no idea who that is, but yeah, we're going to go with that as well. As that is in there for a called strike to Trent Grisham, who's 1 for 2 with a couple of RBIs. As there's another pitch, that's going to be low and away. We're looking at Jameis Winston more than the game. That's always a problem. But it is what it is. Trying to get everybody to watch. 1-1 count here to Trent Grisham as Brubaker delivers. That's way outside, and it's 2-1. Brubaker related to former minor league hockey defenseman Jeff Brubaker, 100%. What Giants use 4 pitchers tonight? Have they? I don't think so. They've used 3. As there's a pitch. That's going to be Crowder. Iowa goes to Elite 8. I think they could win that game. I really do. I really do. Contemplating eating Taco Bell for late night food. I had Taco Bell actually the other day for the first time in a few months. It's pretty good. TV good late nights. Wish they had chili cheese burritos. I'm not a chili guy, or at least not the chili that like Taco Bell would have. I like chili that's like a stew. That's pretty good. But anything else, any other chili like from Wendy's, I'm good. Yeah, I'm fine. That sound awesome, yeah. Yeah, appreciate you guys for hanging out. Obviously, you know, we'll see how baseball season goes. Good news is that there won't be this many people covering one game, like for the Pirates or whatnot. But the bad news, won't be many people that care about the Pirates. So again, we'll see how it goes. Obviously, again, football is the main part of the channel. So again, if you are a visitor here, feel free to subscribe. It is free to do so. Again, thank you guys. Apparently got 3 subs tonight because yeah, we were at 7225 once basketball or the round of 32 ended. I didn't think we were, but yeah. Which guy has the taste of your name? Chili Davis, Sugar Ray Leonard, or Pepper Johnson? Chili Davis. Again, my wife can make a really good chili. I really like chili. I'm going to go with Chili Davis. It's the Yankees world. The other teams are squirrels. Unbelievable. Orville, that's why people don't like the Yankees. Is rhetoric like that. Hateful rhetoric like that. Hateful. Yes, I said hateful. Unbelievable. And of course, again, after the stream, I'll work on trying to get the 3D working because that will be big for the channel. It would carry the channel to the next level. Obviously, we have the crowd noise. Hopefully that is still going well as the first pitch in the bottom of the 8th is sent to center, and Grisham makes the catch at the warning track for out number 1. Bailey gave it a good ride, just couldn't quite leave the yard. 1 out. That will bring up Harrison Bader, who's 0 for 2. Looks like the crowd noise is still good. I'm assuming it is. Best ever 7.22K channel? Probably. There's an argument. There's an argument for that. Let's not get carried away. Chili Davis better homer hitter on the Giants or Yankees? I have to look that up we'll look that up during commercial. Hedrick as the pitcher, by the way, for the Yankees, already with 1 out. Here's the pitch. That's going to be outside 1-0. Hateful rhetoric. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. It's the Dodgers world. Yeah, sadly it is. Here's the 1-0, and that's a swing and a miss, strike 1. You joined 429 or last year, and you had 106 subs. Yep, we've come a long way in year 1. I'm telling you. Very excited for year 2. Here's the 1-1. That's a swing and a miss, strike 2. But yeah, I do think, again, football, I think 25K is very reasonable. Obviously, baseball's kind of gravy. Anything I get during baseball season would help, but would be nice to make a dent in it. As that's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down goes Bader, who, again, most of the batters tonight for the Giants have no hits. Most of them 0 for 2 and a walk or 0 for 3. And that'll bring up Luis Arias, who is 0 for 2 with the walk. Grandfather was a huge Yankees fan. I followed suit. There you go. Here is the pitch as Arias sends this past the diving Chisholm for a base hit. Oh, man, the Giants have a man on. That was kind of a shocker. Arias with a nice night tonight, a walk and a hit. Man, that's Arias. Arias, there's a lot of Again, he gets a lot of hate because he doesn't walk a lot. He doesn't play good defense, but he can put bat to ball, and that is an underrated thing for sure. Here's Chapman at the plate, as that's going to be low for ball 1. Never heard of Orville from the Bronx, yeah. How's it going, Drago? Good to see you. Appreciate you, man. Too bad for the Giants. Yeah, it's looking pretty rough, as that's going to be a swing and a miss, strike 1. You don't like your... Who's Dennis? I don't know who Dennis is, Todd. I don't know who Todd is either, Lancaster Studios. Or Tim. I don't know who Dennis is. Here's the 1-1. That's going to be low. 2-1. Rangers won at most 10 games. Yeah, that is you're probably right about that. Constant hitters are awesome these days. They are. Tuning in and liking every MLB game you stream this. Appreciate you, Matthew. Thank you very much. As Hendrick delivers the 2-1, that's going to be inside 3-1. Everybody K's. Yeah, again, Drago, going to try to figure out. So there's kind of an issue, and I feel kind of bad. So I need to figure out what I'm going to do. So 3-1 count. Here's the pitch. That's going to be outside ball 4. So Chapman walks. Devers going to be at the plate. He's 1 for 3. So again, I want to put that $50 donut, but there's a problem. So April 1st, I actually can't do a doubleheader, and I feel really bad about it because, you know, again, I'll just kind of show you guys. We're doing this thing. Whenever we get a dono, we're going to put it towards the game I'm going to call. But unfortunately, things have happened to where I can't call anything on April 1st. So, Drago, next time you're here, I'm going to have you put $50 towards something, and then we'll just go ahead and figure out where we're going to put the remaining $63. So, I don't know. We'll figure that out. But thank you again very much, Drago, for that. That is very generous. I really do appreciate it, very much so. That is awesome. But yeah, next time you're here, hopefully by then I'll figure out another day. Because, yeah, things did happen, so I cannot stream on April 1st. I can cover the first game that day, which will be a Pirates game. Cannot cover anything after that. I will be out of town, essentially. Rafael Devers at the plate. He's 1 for 3. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. As Hedrick delivers. That's going to be low for ball 1. You're bad, Dr. Lane. Please forgive me. Okay. All right. Chill out there. Good to see you, Tim. Good to see you, man. Hopefully all is well with you. Here is the 1-0, as that's going to be hit to the left, and that is going foul. Tim is a youth pastor. Hopefully church went well for you, man. Let's go, Devers. We'll see. What is dono? The donation. Yeah. Again, thank you very much, Drago. Appreciate it. As that's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. A lefty on lefty action here, by the way. Hedrick, a lefty. Devers, a lefty himself, of course. One of the best lefties in the game. Left-handed batting, anyway. 1-2 count as Hedrick sets. Looks back at Arias. Here's the pitch, as that's going to be poked to center. It's a blooper. Oh, but not really, actually. It went much farther, as that's going to be caught for out number 3. So we head to the top of the ninth. The Yankees, of course, cruising to a 7-0 win. Looks like my cat broke in. Apparently, I didn't close the door all the way. You're welcome, sir. Got egg tonight. Do not recommend. Yeah. Yeah. That is something that the always, I guess, tickled me a little bit. Like whenever it came to, I don't know if that's how it is over there, but like for me, whenever I went to, you know, yeah, I guess I could say it's pretty generic enough. Trout Creek Baptist, you know, the youth pastor. And I always loved rec time. Of course, sports guy growing up, still am, of course, obviously out of shape now. But like I've always feel like the games were some of the most wackiest things in the world. They weren't normal games. It was always kind of, they were all different. I don't know. But anyway, I guess you're getting egged, so. Devers is your big bopper. Well, he bopped it to center, and it was caught. All rise. Yeah, we'll see Aaron Judge. Again, 0 for 4 strikeouts. He's got to get something going. because that is not the performance you'd expect. Of course, again, baseball, like I was going on with Orville saying, oh, it's going to be a sweep of the Giants. It's so random. Baseball is one of those random sports where, again, any given day, you can have a star player like Aaron Judge go 0 for 4. And then you can have Ryan McMahon driving 2 RBIs, or Logan Webb could have a bad pitching performance. You never know how it can go. For mine, scrambled with bacon. Oh, yeah. Scrambled eggs are the best. My wife likes fried eggs. I'm more of a scrambled guy. Steal the bacon, not a steal the bacon guy. I've never heard of that. Well, the cat now has exited. She made a big deal about coming in here. Now she doesn't want to be in or anywhere. You ever thought about working at a rec center for sports? I have not. It's a good idea, but there's nothing where I live. Like I said, I live in the middle of nowhere. Lancaster over here can attest to that. There's nothing in our area. Again, Aaron Judge going to be at the plate. He's 0 for 4. Needs to get something going because he's staring at an 0 for 5. Another pitching change for San Francisco, as Killian's going to be in for the Giants. At the chopper to third. And Chapman throws to first for out number 1. Judge most likely going to finish the game 0 for 5. Not ideal for him. With a tire actual bacon. Austin Wells, great night. Yeah. 2 for 3. Yeah, very nice. You know that baseball was in the Bible? Yep, in the book of Genesis, I'm quote, in the beginning. God created the heaven and the earth. Good stuff. That's good. I like that. That's good. In the beginning. All right, here's Bellinger's. That's going to be way inside. Ball 1. Immerse me used to lead my youth group in praise and worship. Oh, wow, nice. Chalkboard eraser, wow. Best place to live. We have the greatest chicken place. I am about to lose my mind on Lancaster right now. Here's the 1-0, as that's going to be low 2-0. He knows how overrated that place is. Everyone around here loves the chicken. I actually don't know if you like them or not, Lancaster, but unbelievable. 2-0 count. Here's the pitch. That's going to be low, ball 3. Let's see if I can get the cat over here. It's a blowout, so usually you know what they do during blowouts. They usually try to talk about or show anything other than the game. So we'll see if I can show the cat here. 3-0 count as Killian sets, kicks, and deals. That's going to be right down the middle for a called strike. Here is my spoiled indoor cat, Mickey. Most spoiled cat you'll ever see. Here's the 3-1. She does not feel comfortable right now. She's just chilling in my lap. Now she wants out, as that's going to be thrown to first for out number 2. I guess I may have rushed it there. Depends on her mood. Sometimes she's like the most sweetest thing in the world. The other time she's like, I'm good. I don't need you, you bum. That's going to bring up Ben Rice, who's 1 for 3 and a walk. Now you want attention. All you're doing is you're just yeah. Don't even eat the fried chicken. Yeah, it's so overrated. But if I were to say that in the local chat, I am going to get banned and then called a bunch of names. Here's the pitch. That's going to be in there for a called strike. Facebook, there's of course a town talk on Facebook. Pretty much you can criticize anybody or every other place of business, but you dare criticize this place, and I don't know, you're pretty much slandered forever, as that's going to be fouled back 0-2. Again, Ben Rice, 1 for 3 on the night. Cute cat. No, she's adorable. The most spoiled thing in the world. She named Mickey after Rocky? No. She was named Mickey because we actually named her MacArthur because we thought it was a boy. Here's the 0-2, as that's going to be in the dirt. Checked his swing. Did he go? He did not. We thought it was MacArthur. And we actually named her after Douglas MacArthur because we were watching a World War II documentary at the time. And I thought MacArthur was a cute name for a little cat. It was a kitten, of course. And then we found out one day when MacArthur was in heat that it was a girl. I'm like, oh, well, yeah, no, guys don't do that. As Killian kicks and deals, and that's a swing and a miss. He struck him out. So, yeah, we tried to change to a name that was kind of similar. And, you know, MacArthur, Mickey. And every now and then she actually does respond to MacArthur. But she does really, you know, we just call her Mickey. But yeah, that is the story of Mickey. All right, what do we got here? Anyone here sincerely believe that Venezuela is the best baseball nation in the world? No. 714 was the number of home runs Babe Ruth hit. He had 13, 30. Oh, wow. So for every 2 strikeouts, he did a home run. Don't leave out my coleslaw. Oh, my gosh. I am so done with... Yeah. When you say fried chicken, it makes me think of eating Popeyes or KFC. Yeah, I wish we had that. I mean, we have churches about 30 minutes from here. And every time not every time, but every now and then when I get my haircut, which is, you know, I go about 30 minutes to get my haircut, I will go get churches and bring it back. Churches. Yeah, churches are good. We don't have a Zaxby's around here. I want to try. Now, see, you want my attention now. What do you want? I'm trying to give you your attention, and yet you are being a bum. See, now you're whining. You want to chill on my lap? It's fine. But, like, do you want me or not? Now you're going to leave. What in the world? She's just over here clawing for my hands. Is she related to the late but great pastor John MacArthur? She is not. She is not related to John MacArthur. Do it for the Giants. Willie Adames, Jung-Hoo Lee, and Elliot Ramos. Going to be the last chance for the Giants. As, again, they have been pretty poor today. Last chance for romance, yeah. Yeah, how is Zaxby's? I've always wanted to try it, but we don't have that. Have you heard of I don't know if I should say that. I don't know if I should say that. Trying to keep the PG thing here. Definitely want to keep that forever, but you know, I definitely understand people will. I mean, again, there have been swearing in the chat, so it's really I try to limit it as much as I can. Anyway, we are back. And Willie Adames is going to be at the plate, looking for his first hits. And again, the Giants only with 3 hits tonight. So it looks like Camilo Doval. He is a former Giant, as here's the pitch. That's going to be outside ball 1. Doval, pretty solid reliever last year. As 3.58 ERA. Opponent batting average only .214. He had 16 saves last year for the Giants. And he returns as a Yankee as Adames hits this to short. Oh, and it goes. He couldn't quite play it routinely there. It was a little too routine for him. Goes through his glove, and that's going to be an error. He'll take it. What's Kitty's name's Mickey. Jokes about German sausages are the worst. They are. Douglas MacArthur should have been president. Probably. Yeah, I would know. I wasn't born back then, but yeah. All right, looks like we got Jung-Hoo Lee. Or alive back then. Born back then. But yeah, anyway, you guys know what I'm talking about. So for 3 tonight. Zaxby is good, but a little pricey. Gotcha. Again, runner on first, nobody out. As Doval delivers, that's going to be low, ball 1. Cluck. Okay, so that's an actual place. Oh, I was wondering. Do an awesome job. I try. I really do. Again, I don't really have a potty mouth, I guess, in real life. I really don't swear. That's a big swing and a miss. Strike 1. So. Doing my best not to, anyway. I really try not to. For the most part, I don't. I mean, I might say words that were said that were more popular in the 2000s, but outside of that, I don't really say much on stream, of course. Best taters and gravy. They have a really good mac and cheese. No, I'm thinking of Church's. Never mind. Yeah, I don't really I haven't really had much of Popeyes. 2-1 count as here's the pitch. That's a chopper, and that's going foul. I'll tell you what, Church's has some great biscuits. I appreciate you again. Thank you very much, Sean, for always tuning in. And thank you, Dwight. I'll see you tomorrow for Pirates Mets. Hopefully have a more competitive ball game. Would be nice. Because, yeah, this has been a rough one. 2-2 count here to Lee as Duvall sets, kicks and deals. And Lee sends this to center. But Grisham is there to make the catch for out number 1. How about them Yankees? Yeah. St. Louis could be at their best of the Classic. I know. It feels pathetic. My friend, how are you doing tonight? I'm doing good tonight. Maybe give us a sneak peek of all the streams tomorrow. No. Actually, I will. I'll do that at the end. You call it baseball tomorrow or college basketball? College basketball tomorrow. Yeah, Sean, or pardon me, Nick. Good to see you. And, yeah, the basketball streams have been getting football numbers, so I'm going to keep on doing the March Madness streams. Here is the pitch. That's going to be low, but it's called a strike anyway, as it's 0-1. Ramos going to be at the plate. He's 1 for 3 tonight with a couple of strikeouts. Whoever wins the fantasy league gets to go out to dinner with you, Trisk, and Mickey. I don't know about all that. I think it's more bragging rights. But here's the 0-1. That's going to be outside 1-1. I don't think I'm some reward either. Royal Farms. Yeah, I've had Royal Farms. I saw it when I was up in Pennsylvania, though. I saw Royal Farms. I didn't try it. I was more focused on the local spots. Local pizza up there, the local hoagies. Oh, my gosh. As that's going to be a pass ball. That's going to be way away from Wells. So they will call it a wild pitch. So we got a runner on second. The Giants might be cooking up something here in the bottom of the ninth, folks. They might be. Probably not. But they can. Again, I have also shrunk. I've noticed that. So this chair doesn't have the best... yeah, it is what it is. Again, 2-1 count to Ramos. As here's the pitch. That's going to be outside 3-1. For a gas station, yeah. Cluck You Chicken. It's a real place. All right, well, then I can say it. Cluck You Chicken. That's crazy. Too lazy. You want something cheap. Gotcha. What is it? Let's go on Pringle. We got a blowout. The Giants over the 49ers 7-0. Here's the 3-1. That's going to be a broken bat to short. Caballero throws to first, and he is out. As that is out number 2. And, of course, the Giants down to their last one. Now due up is Casey Schmidt. I don't know if we'll see a pinch hitter. Doesn't look like we will. So, again, we have a runner on third. 2 outs. Pennsylvania, Delaware, and Maryland. Gotcha. Yeah, no, I saw it. I never even heard of it before when I was up there. I'm like, I guess this is a new place. So Casey Schmidt, here's the pitch, and that's going to be sent to right. Aaron Judge is under it and makes the catch for out number 3, a 7-0 shutout. As the Yankees look pretty good as you... Okay, I just realized... Why did you guys tell me I was on there? Unbelievable. I wanted to do that. Anyway. I was looking at it. Wasn't really putting 2 and 2 together. Regardless, 7 runs, 10 hits for the Yankees. Giants with 3 hits. No runs. Not ideal. View the wrap. Will that get me in trouble? No, I can't do that. That would get me in trouble. All right. Well, anyway, there you go. You can see it. Well, you can't really see it there, but I messed it up. Regardless, yeah, so let me go ahead and show you what I got on the channel for tomorrow. Again, we'll be doing the Pirates. Okay, now I can go back over here. Pirates and the Mets. Do that. And then, of course, tomorrow we have Iowa, Nebraska in the Sweet 16. Then Illinois, Houston, and then we'll do Alabama, Michigan on Friday nights, and then Tennessee, Iowa State. So I think we got some good ones. And, of course, again, Saturday and Sunday, it'll just be basketball. Very unlikely I do a baseball or a football stream. Again, UFL. There's a chance I could do the UFL one. I don't know how the energy will be Sunday night, because basketball does take a lot out of me. It's just fast-paced. Luckily, I don't have to do any more three basketball streams a day. That was a lot. But anyway, yes, so that is the schedule tomorrow. Pirates, Mets, that's happening at noon Central Time, 1 o'clock Eastern. Iowa and Nebraska, and then Illinois, Houston tomorrow, folks. So thank you guys for hanging out. Again, I might just stay on a little bit more just to catch up on chats, and then we'll head out. How about whoever is first of the All-Star break gets to color your game? Oh, I mean, that's honestly not a bad idea. You got to have Discord. Obviously, you do have Discord. I'll have to figure that out. That's not a bad idea, though. I'm open to that. We'll see. We'll see if we can get a something. I do want to do giveaways, but we don't really have the members at the moment to do it. But I definitely want to give away like little. It would be like little blaster boxes, that you get from Walmart, something like that. And of course, as the channel progresses, as the revenue really does kick in, we would do bigger boxes or more prizes or something like that. So I do want to give back, but unfortunately, again, right now I'm trying to make a living. But once I do have a surplus, which, again, might be in next year, 2 years from now. I don't even know about that. I'd like it, though. I really do want to give back to you guys for your support. Really do. Really do. What a game. At least we have baseball back. Oh, yeah, for sure. It looked like the Pirates played today. Thank you for the stream. Good night. Appreciate you, Leo, for tuning in. Great game. Yeah, for you, for sure. Go Pirates. Good to see you, Draven. Just a rough one. A rough game. It was a rough one, Ultimate. Not really the best game in the world, but, it is what it is. Meanwhile, Jesus, the Lord, and King. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you very much, Sean, for tuning in. Good night. Thank you guys all again for hanging out. It's a good schedule. I think so, too. I think we'll have fun. I think we'll have a good day. I'll have a good day. My Pirates hat? No, this one's staying. My wife got me this one. This one stays. But yeah, it would be nice to give away some stuff though, for sure. Again, thank you, Carl, for tuning in. What do you do if you see two snails fighting nothing? You just stand back and let them slug it out. This guy, pretty good. Thank you for streaming and hanging out. Thank you, CB, for hanging out. Thank you again. I don't know how baseball's going to do, folks. I really don't. But again, we're just going to try to make it to football, and obviously that is where the channel's at its best. And that's where I'm at my best, of course, because, yeah, no, it's not even close. Another great bracket. Yeah, it should be fun. Should be fun tomorrow. Been sick today. Just woke up. Draven, hopefully you feel better, man. Hopefully you feel better. Am I on the right one? Oh, did I switch? Oh my gosh, it signed me out of my YouTube one. Unbelievable. So I did all that stuff. Oh my gosh. Yeah, see all that stuff. I think it was going to backfire. I have to work on all that now. Oh, it probably signed me out of everything. Unbelievable. Oh well. You're bored about the 6. I knew it was over. Yeah. Yeah, no, it was just not a good game. But all right, that'll do it for me. Good night, everyone. I'll be live in again in about 14 hours for Pirates Mets. Hopefully I see you there. If not, that's all good. Catch you guys later. I'll see you in the next one. Enjoy the rest of your nights. Let me go ahead and play the intro music that I couldn't play because I was late, because I got here for a nap. I was late because of a dang nap. So thank you guys. You guys all have a great rest of your night, and y'all take care. Good luck with the rest of your shift, Nick. Baseball back. That means football is right around the corner. That is exactly the case. Iowa, Michigan in the finals. Book it. Hey, honestly, I won't bet against Iowa at this point. Good night. Yeah, good night. Have a good night, everyone. Appreciate professional commentary and how you consider fans in the chat. I really do appreciate you guys. Again, I'm not just saying that. I'm very blessed to have the coverage or the success I did in your one, and it is because of you guys. I really do enjoy talking to you guys. I really enjoy talking to other sports fans from across the country, and even, of course, the world, because Chance, of course, in Canada, and we have some football fans in Thailand and Australia, so Yeah, no, I definitely am very appreciative of that. That will never be lost on me. The fact that people tune in into me. So that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty neat. And yeah, and I definitely appreciate it. Anyway, folks, yes, you guys have a great rest of your night. Hopefully you're enjoying the music. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. See ya for Pirates Mets.